Okay, fair enough. Well, it's so hello there. It's a boy dude reviews, and we're going to be doing yet another weekly podcast. We usually do it on the second channel, but today I decided to do it on the main channel because why not? So, in today's podcast, we will be doing a couple of topics, starting off with the JJK episodes, the trailer, and then we will hop onto other big anime topics, mainly talk about the One Piece live action. So, yeah, it'll be in that order. So, JJK episodes 10 and 11, the new trailer, JoJo, the One Piece live action, the Avatar Last Airbender stuff, and then other stuff after that. And then the live action Marvel stuff. So that will be the order. So let's get on with this podcast.
The person he fought. I'm actually very surprised that this was like a two-part episode compared to what we had with Yuji as well, where
Yeah,
you only
so
had a one episode fight. And I thought, that villain was more interesting than the one that Megumi was fighting.
So did we talk about this episode? So Megami confronts Reggie, and then the building explodes, and then Megami fights Reggie. We saw this episode, didn't we? And then we
saw
had
that episode,
Takaba
yeah.
in as well. Takaba was in that one. He was fighting, doing his thing.
Was this episode 10?
Was it 9? I don't even remember.
We spoke about episode 9 because I think that was the ending of the one we saw with Yuji fighting the lawyer dude.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, it ends with Reggie and Megami confronting, and I swear, did we not talk about this one?
I don't think so.
All right.
2 episodes we haven't spoke about.
I swear we did. One. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. All right.
And then the last episode we haven't spoken about.
All right. So let's talk about this one then, because it ended with Yuji and Higuruma. That's how that episode ended. So, what do you think of this one overall? Like, we could just do like an overall sort of frame by frame.
Speaking about episode 10, right?
Yeah, this is 10.
10.
This is the one you missed. Yeah.
I thought it was okay. I didn't think Reggie was a compelling character, to be honest with you. I didn't like his cursed energy techniques were unique. It was interesting. But I didn't think he was interesting like the lawyer dude, you know?
Yeah.
The lawyer dude who Yuji thought was much more interesting and compelling. Because we got a flashback as well of like who the guy is. Reggie, we don't even know who he is. We don't even know what's his plan or anything like that. He rolls around with some like interesting people, and the guy that like pulls out his tooth, and it turns into like an explosion. I think he was way more interesting than Reggie.
Yeah, he was a bit more spunkier. He's a bit younger than Reggie. He had a bit more going for him.
Yeah, Reggie. Forgettable. I'm not going to remember that guy by episode 12. To be honest with you, bro.
Yeah. Did you hear about the controversy about this episode?
No.
So, you know the scene? I'll show you the scene on Premiere. So, I don't know who explodes it. There's an eye and it explodes. It turns into a bomb. Whose eye is this? I don't remember. Oh, it's his eye.
Yeah, his own eye.
Yeah, this guy. So he drops the eye and it explodes. And this entire scene caused quite a bit of backlash online. Do you know why?
No.
So I'll show you some of the comments. So according to a lot of fans, they were pretty angry with that explosion because they thought it was pretty much a copy and paste from Demon Slayer. Yeah, a lot of Demon Slayer.
I need to see the side by side.
So I'm showing you the scenes right now on. Don't know if you can see it.
You need to, because
let me zoom out.
Stream. You may need to just show me on.
Oh yeah, shit, you're right. I didn't even realize. Let me go back. Here we go. Here we go. Share screen, window, OBS, audio. Okay, can you see this?
Awesome. Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see here, a lot of fans were complaining that Studio Mappa were copying Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Season 4's ending with the explosion, and a lot of them were saying it was mid and it just was an inferior version to Demon Slayer.
I didn't know Demon Slayer has a copyright to explosions. What the hell are we talking about? What is a stupidity? What?
Yeah.
What? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was laughing when I was reading these comments. So you have this one fan saying, Demon Slayer easily takes the win. Their explosion just looks more cinematic and the angles from the other characters are better.
That's so stupid, dude. Well, no, man.
And then you have this guy saying that he likes JJK, but it is absolute shh, and not to compare it to Demon Slayer. And a lot of people hating on the director as well, like saying hey, stop copying Demon Slayer. Yeah, it's just he got this long-winded rant about JJK and how Demon Slayer is better. You know, saying how much JJK is copying Demon Slayer from the poster. I think there's like a shot with Megami. Let me show you. Where is it? Oh, this one. You know, this shot in the final frame of the episode, people are saying that it's stealing from the Arkusa poster.
That's so dumb. Listen, I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? What? Or Demon Slayer is copyrighting everything? If you, oh my days, that's stupid. No way.
Yeah. I mean,
this is just...
Yeah. Fortunately, these are like part of a small minority of haters because the episode did pretty well on IMDb, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's stupid. Dude. It's...
I had to block some of the swearing in the quotes.
I think I saw like MTOD at one point.
Yeah, crapper, CGI. I haven't seen that word in years since the Attack on Titan days, crapper. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Insult to Marpa. Yeah, Marpa.
No, but honestly, the animation for Jujutsu Kaisen for this season has been crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It has been phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking it away from... Look at that Mapatons. What the hell are we doing, man?
I mean, it's coming from the Ufotable Warlord, so, you know. Maybe Ufotable Warlord knows more than us Marpa tards.
No,
I just wanted to show you that, but yeah.
It's funny, but it's so dumb. Bro.
Yeah, it's just...
I don't even see the comparisons. Wow, because there's an explosion happening. Oh, it has to be related to Demon Slayer.
Pretty much.
So, yeah. So,
I think also because there's like a slow-mo of the characters reacting to it, just like in Demon Slayer when Muzan, it had like a slow panning shot of him like slow motioning his arm. So people are like saying, hey, stop stealing Demon Slayer, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Regardless, this episode was great, you know. Megami was an absolute chad, you know. And again, like, I don't know if you've never read the manga, but like,
I have not, no.
During this era of the manga, like, people were bullying this poor guy, you know, like, they were calling him the potential man. Like, you have this image of him on top of Superman, and people are like saying that he had great potential, but he's just not good in their minds. You know,
yeah, because up until this point, he doesn't really do much.
Yeah,
right?
You have a whole Reddit thread talking about how much they hate Megami. You know.
Yeah. To be honest with you, because I'm anime only, I haven't really gotten up to that point where I agree with that comment that he's the potential.
Yeah, but I think you know some of the big spoilers coming involving this guy.
Yeah, but that's even without knowing that.
Yeah,
I'm talking about what, like, his journey so far. I think we've seen enough of him. Mm-hmm. I mean, even though he's taken so many L's, and he's just doing stuff.
Oh yeah, like this guy was on a roll in this episode. Like, he might be the first main character to actually be shown to kill someone. Like, I haven't seen like Yuji murder anyone, or even Kugasaki from season 201. But Megami, he's out here like control alt deleting, you know, fools left, right, and center. You know. I like this scene with Remy. Like, she really felt betrayed by Reggie, and she's like on her hands and knees just crying.
Yeah, she's a weird character. Who even is she?
I don't really know. She seems to be like some sort of supporter of Reggie. You know, in the anime, you always have those characters who always follow like the cool guys. You know, like they're just. She's probably one of them. But Megami just looks at her like, "Oh, you're a scumbag. I don't care if you're crying or not." Thought that was cold. And then he is fighting Ponytail Man. I don't know his name, this guy. But it's a pretty...
He dies almost instantly. I don't even remember what his powers were.
No, I don't either. But Megumi's just pummeling this guy. He doesn't even let him speak.
And that's such a waste amount of points as well, because it's like,
Yeah.
like it's either them or me, because it's like it's too risky to try and like negotiate points, because you'll just like, it's a 1v3 at this moment as well, or 1v4 with that girl included. But he's like, nah, I'm not taking chances, and just kills the guy. Whoa, this is a new side to Megumi. This is actually sick.
And then the episode goes from pretty dark and serious to a Looney Tune style episode with our boy Takaba.
Hate this guy.
You hate him.
The moment when they reveal what his actual curse technique is, I hate it.
Oh, no. He's like a fan favorite in the manga.
That's why he's just like a gag character. What do you mean he's stronger than he's like stronger?
Yeah, didn't the narrator say that he's stronger than he could be on the same level as Gojo?
The same level as Gojo. That's just now we're getting too loony. This is like literally Looney Tune Popeyes type shit, which I don't like.
I mean, he is pretty strong. I mean, there was this one shot where he just effortlessly just pummels the kid.
He's ridiculously strong. I don't like that.
I do like his dynamic with Megumi though. Like, I do want to see more of their back and forths in future episodes. It's pretty funny. But yeah, I do see your point. He can be a bit annoying, you know, and it does it completely changes the pace of the episode and even the vibe of the show, because JJK it's a pretty serious show. You know,
any threat you'll see will be wiped away with this guy. It's kind of like One Piece with Gear 5 Luffy. Whatever threat there is, there will be no stakes or there will be no suspense, because Gear 5 will just win in the end. And this is kind of remind me of that, where his gag technique is just so overpowered. Like, there's no tension. There's nothing.
Yeah. I mean, this guy.
To be honest, this is my first time seeing him, so I don't know how bad it will be. To be honest with you,
you're just gonna have to wait. You know. Yeah, I mean, he did the Kakashi though. You know, he did the Kakashi.
I did like that. I did like that. I did like that.
I did feel bad for the kid though. Like, I did feel bad. You know,
I know, but
that seemed so unprovoked, and
I know it's messed up, but you have to do it for the Naruto homage. And that guy's the bomb dude curse technique thing is a bit confusing. So it just regrows another tooth and an eyeball and all that stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's OP. That's crazy. Crazy sick though.
Really sick, but
more interesting than Reggie.
Yeah, Reggie's a kind of I don't know. I just don't know how to feel about Reggie. He's such a basic dude, you know. There's nothing about this character that's interesting. But it's mainly his curse technique that's more interesting than the character. So apparently he has like a bunch of receipts attached to him, and every time he releases them, it turns into an item on the receipt. So if he has a receipt for a snowboard or a surfboard, it appears as a surfboard, and he's surfing the waves like, you know, Tony Hawk in the early 2000s.
Yeah, Tony Hawk, famously known to be
he's a skateboarder, but I can't think of a snowboarder. Yeah. Whoever is a surfboarder in the surfboarding world. I know the Kardashians surfboard.
Really?
There was an episode of them skiing years ago. And one of them was surfboarding, so I'm guessing they do that. I think Bruce Jenner did. Or was it Caitlyn Jenner now?
I mean, it depends on what they were back then.
I think it was Bruce back then.
So Bruce back then?
Like they were skiing.
He's a gold medal.
He's an Olympian. Yeah.
So, yeah, it would make sense. I don't see anyone else getting on the surfboard, to be honest with you.
No. I think
Kim was... The moment they step into that ocean, all their makeup would just...
there was the episode with Kim where she dropped her earrings in the lake, and she was crying, "My diamond earrings, my diamond earrings."
They're so spoiled, man. Oh my days, bro.
Oh gosh. I won't lie, I used to watch them when I was a teen back in the day, but those were the early seasons when it was actually funny. Then it became like product placement and it was all stagey later on.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
reality shows end up like that. They start off being pretty real, but then they end up being scripted.
Yeah, it's the producers, and at the end of the day, it's
Yeah.
like creating scenarios.
It's so corny and it's really cringe now. It's like, ugh. It makes the early seasons look like a Godfather movie. Like, good lord. Anyway, back to our boy Reggie, surfing the waves. It's pretty much a long action sequence of Megami chasing Reggie, dropping pianos on him. I feel like that's a movie reference. I don't know where though. Like a piano being dropped.
Probably Looney Tunes, if I had to guess. Like the wild coyote trying to catch the roadrunner.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the type of like
I was thinking like a scary movie.
a scary movie, like a
Like
a
I don't know. I feel like I've
Wayne
seen.
Brothers.
Yeah, I think I've seen like a meme of this. I don't know. It might be.
Potentially,
Yeah,
potentially. I don't
it's like one of the kills in Scary Movie. You know. But yeah, honestly, animation is pretty cool, and I do like the background art in this sequence.
I do like how Reggie has full control of his like receipts. He knows what receipt is what, even though he's got like thousands on his body, running around like a pervert. At least he knows which receipt
Yeah.
was what when he calls it in, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
But-
cool.
It's crazy how how powerful he is for somebody that doesn't have a domain expansion as well.
Yeah,
It's like spoilers, but it's like if you're that strong, why are you running away from him? You know, you can easily take him on.
pretty much. Easily take him on.
Because it was Megami's plan to like lure him into that big place, that big area, and if he didn't do that, and if they just fought head on then and there, maybe Reggie would have won. I don't know. It is weird.
Yeah. But yeah, what happens in the towards this part? They're talking. What are they talking about? It's like a
He's
very
giving
long, like,
on his,
exposition.
like curse technique.
Yeah, I kind of
like, how it
zoned out in
works.
this moment because it was just still images of them, of text, and I was like, I was getting
Dude,
One Punch Man
One
vibes.
Punch Man has like ruined our immersion
Yeah,
in anime now. Now we like see whenever you see people standing still,
yeah.
it's a slideshow. It's PowerPoint presentation.
But then they started to move towards the end, and then Reggie gets his like motorbike. It's looking like a scene from Rent a Girlfriend.
My issue is that we spent too long with Reggie, man. Reggie's just not an interesting character.
Yeah.
Why did it need to be 2 episodes?
It's kind of he's
bro?
very dull. It's like even Megami's a dull person. It's like two very dull people. Like, I think that's why I didn't like this episode that much. It's just I wanted Yuji or Maki or where's Todo? I know he only has one hand, but I kind of missed that guy. Or Yuta. Yuta were coming next
We've not
week.
seen him this season. Where is he?
He's out of commission because of his hand. You know,
Is that
his
right?
arm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Remember in the season 2 finale when he and
Yeah,
Yuji.
I do remember Tan.
Then all of a sudden the animation takes a bit of a turn. Like it's a very different art style all of a sudden.
It ran out of budget, giving me vibes.
Like his face.
Oh my god!
I know it's. I know it's an artistic choice to have his face like this, but it's just, you know.
Yeah,
The
I'm gonna be
angle.
honest with you. So the previous episodes, right, we were going on like incline of like hype, and then when we get to these Reggie scenes, it's just a decline. Like I'm not really excited for the next episode or anything like that. It's
Yeah, and then we're gonna get into that. Oh dear, that episode. Yeah.
Reggie looks so ugly.
Yeah, the art. I was just a bit like, what's going on with the? I know it's stylistic, and JJK tends to do this style, you know, where it becomes very like, what's that word?
versus
Expressionist. Like it's very simplistic. It's very artsy fartsy, you know.
It's very boneless as well because of how fluid everyone's moving.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have they don't have any bones in their bodies, and they're just like flimsying around.
I mean,
However you call it.
And then we just cut into the next episode because it pretty much, takes place literally seconds after. So the domain amplification technique, I think, is that Megami's technique with the frogs? Or is that... Yeah, that's his. Because I do remember that in a previous season, I think. But yeah, now we're going to come to... Let's just talk about this one action sequence that a lot of people were talking about. This one right here. It's pretty much at the start of the episode. And a lot of people had very mixed feelings on this. Like, a lot of people found this to be very hard to watch,
There's too much going on. Yeah, it loses its form. It's
like the characters start looking like paint splotches at times.
Yes, and I generally think it just comes down to budget restriction. Is what it seemed like. And they're saving everything for episode 12, whatever episode 12.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Like,
yeah, that's bad.
You're like, so what? his leg. What happened to his leg? It's got a hole in it.
What happened to his spine, dude?
It's got his
spine. It's twisted around.
Jeez, I know. It's like they're moving in like fast motion, So I get that, but man,
bad.
Yeah.
But again, it doesn't help when you're doing it to these two characters that are just not interesting.
Yeah.
Like, why are you trying to make it look flamboyant when it's like two most uninteresting characters on the show?
Yeah.
But to be honest, Megami has turned it around. Where I do like him this season because he's done some of like the spy stuff.
Yeah.
In previous episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I still think he's still the same person in season 1. Like, I mean, Megami, in terms of like a sorcerer, he's powerful, he's strong, but as a character, he's still the same person like he was back in season 1. Like, I just don't think there's anything about him that's changed. Like.
True. Yeah.
And I think that might be due to this arc just being, characters fighting one another. Like, I don't know if there's really much development in this first section of this arc. We're already at the end now. And do you think anyone actually had any character growth in this part of this season?
Maybe the girl. The girl that we saw that was working with Reggie.
Yeah.
That's it.
Because even Marky...
and that comedian guy, I guess. And
Marky, to an extent, had like a moment.
Huge power growth. She's all of a sudden... what's that guy's name now? Is it Toji?
Toji. She's the new Toji.
She's literally that on his power level. Just crazy. Out of nowhere. She's... like Yuji's power level.
Someone in the comment section said the Megami versus Reggie fights looked like Naruto versus Pain.
Yeah, that's what I said as well. It did, yeah.
I don't know.
But this looked worse.
I think Naruto versus Pain had more, like, it was a bit more on model, and I could tell what was happening in that fight. But this, it's like, it kind of reminds me of Gear 5 Luffy. It reminds me of Gear 5 Luffy versus Kaido at times. Like, the first episode when they fought. Like, there was a scene in that episode where Luffy looked like this. And I was like, what is going on? But at least with that show, the rest of the fight was more solid. It was just for a few seconds. Yeah. But for this, it's the whole fight.
This is a domain expansion as well. Is that why they're trying to be like fancy? Because look, this is like unfinished domain expansion. This is why it's gonna look weird. Is that why? Or was this before the domain expansion?
When does the domain expansion get activated? They're inside something. Yeah, I think they're in it. So maybe it is that, but I don't know. It's just, I just, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. You know, I'm very indifferent to this sequence. You know, I think the reason why I'm indifferent is that I just don't really care for Reggie as a person.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's
If
just
this was like Yuji fighting or Yuta,
get this bum ass side character out of here. I don't want to spend any more time with him. How is Reggie
Yeah.
this strong, dude? How are you struggling against a guy wearing receipts as clothes, begging me? Why? Oh, dude, it's pain. I can't lie. These last two episodes were painful.
Yeah,
Just boring.
I think that is like the correct word to describe it. Because I remember in episode 1, even though it had action, I like the character interactions, Yuji and Chozo, their dynamic. And then you had like the Naoya stuff in the beginning with the Zenins. All that stuff was so interesting and intriguing. Because I think they are more interesting characters. But I think, hot take, but Megami, I don't hate the guy, but he's a little bit dull compared to other characters.
It doesn't help when you're fighting Reggie.
Yeah.
It just did not help.
I think,
his character.
yeah.
And he's struggling. He's
Yeah.
struggling to fight Reggie as well. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, there's a point where he was going to, like, crush to death in his own domain expansion.
Yeah, the house was like coming down.
Dude, come on. Yeah, it doesn't help, dude. It's...
But yeah, Megami is able to take him out. And how did they end up in the swimming pool? I don't...
That's
were they in it?
It was very dumb. This was back in episode 10. Megami is chasing Reggie, and then all of a sudden Reggie is chasing Megami. Why? That was basically that entire episode.
I didn't get this.
Luring him to a port.
Yeah, so they're in a gym, a basketball like area, and then they're fighting, and they're fighting. They're still in this basketball area, and then the new episode, I don't know where they are. Like, it cuts to a pool. Like, when did...
it's in the same building. I think it's in the same
I just
building.
don't remember them walking into a pool because this is the gym. Yeah, this is a gym.
It was a gym area.
You know, but where's the pool? Like, did they...
The different room, I guess. I think because of the domain expansion covered the entire building. I kind of... I'm not gonna be down about it because they could have just easily moved to that area inside the domain expansion.
That was the only thing that really threw me off. I was like, "What? Well, where did the pool come from?" But yeah, it is what it is.
Because it's a gym and you know swimming pools are in gyms, then it's not that unsurprising, I guess.
Yeah, it is what it is. This one face of
and
Reggie,
it doesn't help that
it's kind of crazy.
Megami's domain expansion is just a black background and you can't see anything.
Yeah, then it cuts to the pool. But at least the animation gets a bit better. I did like this hand-to-hand like fight that they had.
Yeah.
It was a lot better. It was cleaner and clearer, and you can see what was, you know, going on. But it was so short. It was like a couple of seconds, but it was still good. But imagine
again, it gave me a flashback to Naruto again.
Yeah.
It's like, this is Naruto versus Sasuke, but you're doing it with fucking Reggie. You're doing this with Reggie. Who gives a crap about Reggie, dude? Why are we giving him this much screen time, bro?
Yeah,
why?
I'm baffled. I mean, it's like it's the same in the manga, but they have expanded the fight sequences, so the episode is longer than how the manga was. So you're seeing more Reggie in the anime than you did in the manga. I mean, this fight and even the previous one was like 2 or 3 different panels, and that was it. But it's like a full-on action. I mean, yeah, I guess it's to show us how much potential Megami has and to change the fandom's sort of view on him, because people love to bully him.
More after this episode, because I was growing to like him throughout this season.
Yeah.
Where he's like going undercover with Yuji, and then he's going into his shadows and he's taking out people. And then the previous episode is like a 1v4 and he's fighting on his own. And now he's struggling against this half-naked guy.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Why are you struggling? And then he almost died in his own domain expansion. That's lame. That's
Oh
lame.
man. But I really want to say stuff, but I know you know stuff of the future, but
You're right, yeah.
yeah. Do you think this is going to be all Megami has to offer, or do you think there's going to be more to Megami in the future?
Sadly, I think this is all he has to offer because you're saying this is the second to last arc, right? So
Yeah.
I think genuinely, I think we've peaked with Megami here, which
I mean,
is
yeah.
sad.
I think
We've
yeah.
peaked here, and then that big thing is gonna happen next.
Yeah,
That's why
the Yuta stuff is the
we spent
halfway
2 episodes
point.
here.
Yeah, and then I think the last 2 episodes of the second part of season 2 will begin the final arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah. And that arc is going to be a series of movies, guaranteed. Like
A series of movies.
it's going to either be a movie or 2 movies. It all
Netflix,
depends
please
on
save us, man.
it depends on how
Netflix, please
much.
save us, man. I don't want to go to the cinemas and wait that long. Please.
I mean, Demon Slayer wasn't too bad. It was only 3 months waiting
Yeah, but
compared to Japan.
true. Yeah, free. Yes.
And then Chainsaw Man, which is MAPPA, was only 1 month, so it wasn't that bad, you know.
You know what? You're right. Yeah. 'cause,
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Chainsaw
MAPPA.
Man was a month.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man was genuine. Yeah.
Demons, and also the Chainsaw Man movie released 2 months after the cinema release onto streaming, whereas Demon Slayer still is in the cinemas. So, yeah,
Demon
MAPPA.
Slayer was a rough one because I
Yeah.
love Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
Demon Slayer was.
I think I preferred the animation a bit more in Demon Slayer. It was a bit cleaner, but Chainsaw Man was still. I think Chainsaw Man was better in terms of the story. I just prefer. I think it had a
Yeah,
more.
yeah, no, I agree.
I like
Yeah,
the story more.
was better in Chainsaw Man, but Demon Slayer had better action.
Yeah, it had better action
better
scenes.
action
You know, like, yeah, I much prefer the art in Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
But yeah, Reggie is underground. What does Reggie tell him? Like, we get a bit to Reggie in this moment. So Reggie's
like,
gonna give
I
him.
didn't have any money
Yeah.
to buy clothes,
Yeah.
so all my life I just wore receipts. That's probably what he's saying.
Pretty
and then
much.
he's like, "Yeah, you can have my points."
So Megami tells him about, hey, what do you know anything about Kenjaku? And he's like, I don't know anything about Kenjaku. I wasn't close friends with him.
Thank you for spending 2 episodes with this guy, man. Thank you, Mappa. Thank you for extending this lame ass character, dude. Thank you.
So we don't know anything about Kenjaku after all of that. You know, Megami after all that. At least he got 41 points from Reggie, though. So
Yeah.
that's something. But we don't have any new information about Kenjaku. Honestly, it felt like a filler episode, you know.
Yeah, well, dude, it did. feel like
yeah.
an episode, a filler episode, man.
It just kind of felt like Megami. It could have just been, oh, Megami got 41 points fighting this guy, and then just cuts to another more interesting battle action sequence. But yeah, it is what it is.
So, also in the subtitles, it said that it was a bluff. Reggie talking about what's that guy's name?
Kenjaku.
Plan.
Yeah.
So he doesn't. So him talking about Kenjaku blowing up the place was a bluff, a lie. Apparently, because that's what the subtitles just said. Then
I don't even remember where the subtitles were.
that was when just when Reggie gave the points.
Ah, so around here. Domain, you didn't flee. To think I'm a modern sorcerer. Brat. I struggle to... What's your relation to Tengen-sama? Tengen, alright. They would still be alive, right? That's shut-in. Yeah, that's enough. Reggie said Tengen-sama's claims about the Culling Games goals were a bluff. I should probably consider the possibility that Tengen-sama and Kenjaku are secretly connected and lied about their goal. but that doesn't seem
Now, what
likely
the
from his
hell
reaction.
does that even mean, bro?
So let's break
What
this
the hell?
down. So Reggie says Tengen claims about the Culling game goals were a bluff, okay? Megami says I should probably consider the possibility that Tengen and Kenjaku are secretly connected and lied about their goal. But that doesn't
Now,
seem...
what the hell is their goal? What the hell are we talking about?
Oh gosh, yeah, this is kind of hard to decipher because what was... So Tengen's... What we know about
What?
Tengen is that he wants to assimilate... He wants to use the Culling games to... Oh man, I'm forgetting
the
stuff.
star thing,
Yeah.
right? The star thing. He wants to assimilate. What the fuck does it?
It's what's his name? The white demon looking dude. What is that? Tengen.
Yeah,
That's
the
Tengen.
alien. Yeah, alien is
Tengen.
Tengen. Yeah, the alien guy in that star place.
Yeah, he wants to
that special
assimilate
door.
because Tengen was meant to assimilate with the girl Rika in season 2, but then she got control of deleted.
Right.
And because of that, Tengen is now going, his inner powers are getting out of control. But Kenjaku is going to use that for his greater goal to assimilate Tengen with a bunch of people. Like, I think everybody in the Culling games is a part of that. It's something like that. Like someone... Hold the phone. I do remember a commenter talked about this. In great detail on TikTok, of all places. I want to try and find it. Where is
Well,
this?
you find out. I'm going to read this guy's comment that says the fight should have been shorter and we should have gotten more Yuta. That colony looks very sick. I agree, dude. That teaser we got, hype. I can't wait to see Yuta, man. Sucks that it's only going to be one episode.
Oh, finally, I found it. I found it. Okay, so let me I want to show it. It's on my phone. Let me.
Oh, okay. Just if it's on your phone, then don't worry about it too much. Just recap.
I know. I will send it to my email, then I'll download it,
okay.
and then I can show it. That will be a lot better. All right. Because it kind of explains the whole Culling Games episode 3 a bit better. You know, that confusing episode that everyone hated because it was so confusing.
Yeah, the rules.
Yeah.
Just writing everywhere.
This is a very good breakdown. Okay, here it is. So according to this X account, JJK fans don't even read their own manga. Lol. He's okay. Damn, I feel insulted by that.
That's
Cheers,
you know
mate.
What? When it comes to Jujutsu Kaisen, the only memes I've seen is it's basically saying Jujutsu Kaisen fans don't read their own.
Oh man, I feel called out for that. All right, so let's read this. So Riko, who was the girl from this girl in this image from season 2, her purpose was to serve as the compatible plasma vessel to merge with Tengen, designated to merge with Tengen. The merge is necessary to refresh Tengen's immortality every 300 to 400 years, preventing them from evolving into a higher potential malevolent being that could threaten humanity. Ooh. Tengen's important in the JJK society because Tengen maintains the protective barrier across Japan. So with the failure of the star plasma vessel, the girl Rika, back in season 2, to merge with Tengen, Tengen evolved beyond a human state, allowing them to merge with any human. Kenjaku uses this opportunity to his evolved state to force a mass assimilation. So basically, Kenjaku is like, oh, Tengen is going a bit crazy now. He's evolving past a human. Let me use Tengen to force a bunch of people to assimilate with Tengen. Essentially, that's kind of what I'm getting.
Okay, now I got a few questions.
Yeah.
Why wasn't this explained? This was so plainly explained? Now it makes more sense. Why wasn't
Yeah.
it explained like this?
I it
Why
kind of was, but it was very like mumbly
why
jumbly,
are we
like
jumping
big
through
words.
hurdles and
Yeah.
being so vague and mysterious? So
Yeah.
what's the point? Why are you leaving your viewers confused?
Yeah. This
Second
comment. Yeah.
question is why is Kenjaku helping Tengen by assimilating?
So
Wouldn't he
basically,
want Tengen not to assimilate with like loads
so
of
if
people?
Tengen doesn't assimilate, it basically threatens humanity because he's basically the ruler of the protective barrier, and if he doesn't maintain that, then it could threaten all of humanity. But then Kenjaku wants to use Tengen's sort of power going all crazy to assimilate a bunch of other people. I think yeah, there's more to this, and I think I know
Yeah,
where it goes, but
because if you're
yeah.
Kenjaku and you're evil, why
Yeah.
would you help Tengen by assimilating people that would restore his state? If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
It's almost like he wants to use Tengen as like a vessel for himself. So when Tengen becomes this ultimate being, once he consumes all
Oh,
these
because yeah,
humans, then
Kenjaku is a
Kenjaku could,
brain.
yeah.
He probably wants to be inside.
Yeah,
Pause. He wants to be inside Tengen, I guess.
pretty much.
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Okay.
so Blood on the chat says Kenjaku wants to be Aizen, essentially. Okay.
I don't even know who Aizen. Well, I know who
Okay.
Aizen is, but that's it. That's spoilers for Bleach. No spoilers, okay? Because one day I will read Bleach.
I kind of get that a bit more, but yeah. Although then I don't, because a lot of very interesting stuff happens in Bleach, but that's spoilers. And it's
Yeah.
coming to an end this year, which is quite sad. But
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, that's kind of the basic gist of it. So every time I forget about the Cullen games, I come back to this comment because it reminds me of what's really going on. I kind of wish the episode would begin with like it's like what 2 minutes long, like previously on JJK, Rico, blah blah blah
But
blah
they
blah blah blah
don't
blah blah
explain
blah.
that though. They don't. This has not been. I feel like I'm reading spoilers. I can't lie because this has not been. I'm telling you now, this season they've not explained this once, except for the start. They did mention Rico and the plasma vessel. Yes.
Yes.
But everything else, no, they've not explained.
So we don't really know but it doesn't reveal why Kenjaku wants to use Tengen. You know, that hasn't been spoiled, but this bit.
I mean, it's
you know,
obvious that he wants to use his body. I
Yeah.
think that's very obvious now.
Yeah.
And I feel like they don't want viewers to, because the reason why they make it vague and confusing is so you don't. It's like it's harder to predict, I guess.
Yeah. They
Because
want
people are
the,
trying
yeah.
to understand what the hell you're saying in the first place, and if people don't understand what you're saying, how are people going to predict like future episodes? If that makes sense.
Do you think this comment is a spoiler? Because I don't know. I think it explains it, but it doesn't reveal too much.
Well,
May-
it was this episode what Reggie said that Kenjaku's plan might be fake.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
like,
who
okay.
knows? Yeah. So that comment could be end up.
So if Kenjaku's fake plan was to evolved state to force a mass assimilation, if that was fake, then the next stage would be taking control of his real plan. Sorry, would be taking control of Tengen
Yeah.
and being like a higher being or whatever.
Yeah, that's a theory I kind of came up with, but I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't even remember. I don't remember.
Oh, it would be so funny if none of that is true.
The reason why I don't remember is that when I think of JJK and like the end game, I think about the final arc, and I just other stuff happens that doesn't. Yeah, I don't want to say anything. You kind of know.
Happens that are irrelevant.
Yeah, like there's more to the story. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Beyond this, you know, that I was more interested in. Like this stuff, I'm
this
like,
seems like a side plot.
yeah, this
right?
stuff, I'm like, yeah.
This is just a side plot because I know
Yeah,
about the big stuff.
because
And this is just
the big stuff's more interesting to me, and I'm like,
yeah.
whoa,
This
okay, that
even though this is the main plot,
yeah, it's the
even
main.
though
Yeah,
this is the main plot, it feels like a side plot because this isn't interesting enough compared
yeah.
to
The thing is
what
that
we'll actually get.
it kind of runs alongside that plot as well, so it's kind of like happening. It's a bit like in Avatar: The Last Airbender, Zuko and
Yeah.
Aang, they have that one episode where one half of the episode is all on Zuko, the other half is all on Aang. It's kind of like that, where it's you've got the Tengen stuff happening, which is important, and then you have the other stuff that's happening, which is important,
But
essentially.
one side is overshadowing the other
Yeah,
side
it's
because
kind of
it's just more interesting, I guess.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, and I'm more interested in the other stuff, and I'm really want to
Yeah.
see where that all leads up into, because in the final, I won't spoil it, but in the final volume, they released extra pages, and I never read them.
Oh.
So I'm very curious to see what all of that looks like. And I've seen images here and there, and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. And then do you know about the sequel? Because
Yeah, I've
yeah,
heard about this sequel. Yeah,
sequel.
it's very Boruto-ish.
Yeah, there's more information. No, it's not a whole lot, but they kind of expand on certain characters, and they kind of I won't say anything, but there's more. Do you know the other stuff I was talking about that's more interesting than the Tengen stuff? They kind of do a bit more with that in the sequel, which I'm like,
Interesting, okay.
okay, that's interesting. But I've pretty much had the whole sequel spoiled. I've not read a single chapter except for the first one, and I've got it all spoiled. I know what happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I
Every
know
week.
who like the quote-unquote villains are in the sequel.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they are villains. I don't know. But I know it's very Boruto-ish. That's
Yeah,
why.
it's very Boruto-ish.
And some characters have been spoiled.
Oh, yeah. But going
Because
back...
it takes place in the future, right?
Yeah, in the future. It does. But yeah, the episode, it cuts to Tabaka and the boy.
Also, thank you, Toji, for like putting us in this mess for killing Rico.
Yeah, if he didn't do that, then none of this would have happened.
Why did he do it?
I don't remember. It's not a spoiler.
Because he wanted to get after Gojo, right? And he put a bounty on Gojo. But why did he need to kill Rico? That's just like just a dick thing to do, I guess.
Okay, they kind of okay. Reddit kind of explains it. So Toji killed Rico because he was hired to as a mercenary to do so by the Time Vessel Association. So remember in season 2, there was a whole different organization who were after Rico and they were trying to kill her.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I think he was hired by them and he was paid a lot of
Yes.
money to kill her. So that's why.
I'm guessing that's
Yeah.
to do with Kenjaku.
Pretty much. But I won't say too much. Yeah, Bloods in the comments says money. Yeah, that's why. It's all to do with the money.
Toji's a whore for money.
Yeah, but he's dead now, so what was the whole point?
Yeah, you're not taking the money to the grave. What was
Yeah.
the point, Toji? What was the
What
point?
was the point, Toji? Okay, we cut to Tabaka. I kind of was zoning out in this scene, if I'm not going to lie. I was... But then the narrator said something interesting. He has a technique called comedium where he is convinced
Ridiculous.
everything would be funny into a reality, and then
This is ridiculous. This
It's
is
a
ridiculous, dude. This
on
is ridiculous.
opposing even Gojo. Damn, Tabaka he's broken. He's on that level. Oh yeah, the Remy stuff. I forgot about all of this. She talks about how all men are wolves and scary, but Reggie, he was a bit different. He kept protecting her, and now she's confused and all that.
The Reggie was a pervert. He didn't wear any clothes. What are you talking about? He was like the biggest wolf there was.
I do like this shot though. You have the wolf in the sunlight, but Megami's in the dark, symbolizing that human beings are the true monsters. You know, it's kind of even the Rami's in the dark as well, as she's a human. But the only monster is in the light because the monster is just taking commands from the human. It's pretty good shot though. But I thought it was going to be
to see what happens next because
yeah. I'll be.
Megami passes out here, and
He walks away, but I thought there was going to be more to this scene.
would we see more of her? She's
I
very
don't
weak. I
remember.
don't,
I think
I
so because I mean he doesn't kill her, so she's also in the culling games. So isn't she trapped in the barrier with Megami and all of them lot? So I
Yes,
can
she is.
only assume that we're going to see more of her. And then we
I
got
think she's gonna get killed. To be honest with you, I think that's her fate. She's gonna die, and then Megami's gonna get angry.
who knows, who knows. But Megami's lying on the floor. Oh no! Does that mean he's dead? Is he gone? Like there's an angel as well. Like is he going to the
No, but we've
afterlife?
seen this character.
Yeah,
before.
I know. I'm just sort of saying. I'm just.
But
Yeah.
but why is she there all of a sudden though? Is my question. Why is Megami dead?
It's interesting because Megami hears the voice of his sister telling him not to kill her, but that voice did not come into his mind as he was slicing all those men. So it's like,
Sexism, dude.
Yeah.
It's state how it is, bro.
like
It's sexism,
there was
bro.
no
She
voice in his head to tell him not to kill those men, but the second it was Remy, please Megami, don't kill her. Okay, I won't. And he just walks away. It's it is what it is. But yeah, it is.
I want to go back for a sec to speak about that comedian guy because he was fighting that guy with explosions. The art is explosions, dude.
Oh yeah.
He just walks away. Got free. Like that's 5 points right there.
Yeah.
5 points, dude. And he's just like, what's the explosion guy gonna? He's trapped in this barrier. He can't leave. What was the point? Like, I don't get it.
Well,
It's
they're
not
still
like you can go
alive,
to-
so we're gonna have to
Yeah,
wait
you
and
can't
see.
Go into another colony.
Hmm.
Can you? If you're in one colony, can you leave that colony and go to a different colony? I don't know if that was explained.
I don't know if it was explained.
Or can you add a new rule? I'm guessing.
Maybe you can do that, but it might get explained in the future. Maybe in the next episode with Yuta. And speaking of Yuta, we've got 2 new characters introduced. So we've got this guy with a hole in his hair.
Well, 3 characters.
And then we've got pink-haired girl with no clothes on.
4 characters. Sorry. 4
and
characters
this
introduced in
old
this.
man right here. And it does appear that Yuta was fighting this old man. So it does appear, and also if you've seen the new trailer with Yuta,
You're doing a disservice. You're doing a disservice. Okay. You're doing a disservice to how peak this was. All right.
okay,
We haven't seen Yuta in so long. We don't know what his colony's like. We get a peek into it, and it's this old Indian guy controlling the skies.
Yeah, it's all
Essentially,
red.
with his curse technique, and he's powerful.
Mhm.
And then there's this, and then he's showing like how much points they have. So that Indian guy has the most points, I think.
Oh,
out of these
54.
4 characters. I think that was just for the cockroach, no?
What's the cockroach?
54 for the
54.
cockroach, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. So he has 91.
91. He has
91.
91 points. So he's killed a lot of
Damn.
people.
This old
And then
guy.
we see, and then we see this other person just flying in the sky. Oh no, this guy, the
Ryu.
guy that's lying on the dome. Yeah, chilling there for 77 points. He's not doing much. And then we see another character flying in the sky.
Takako. She's got 70
fif-
points.
70 points. And then we see this weird cockroach thing that has been dormant, right?
Yeah.
And he's waiting to be released.
Yep.
How the hell does this thing have 50 points then? If he's standing still. Is
Who knows?
he killing people by pure aura? I don't get it. But anywho, there's a stalemate going on because of how powerful these people are. And then whack. Yuta just comes in. Sorry, my mic just fell. Yuta comes in and he just kills the guy with the most points there, 91.
Yeah, that
And then
was
they hype him up and says this is the guy that's on level with
Gojo.
Gojo or something like that.
I mean, I'm not surprised because Yuta in the movie, like he was fighting not Toji, Kenjaku. No, the other one. And he was Kenjaku after, but what was his name? Ghetto. He was fighting Ghetto in the movie. So after that, I'm like, yeah, he's the GOAT. I've never doubted
He
him.
just comes in, breaks this deadlock, this
Yeah.
four-way deadlock. It's hype.
Yep.
There's only one episode. It's the one episode.
Do you want to see the
It's
trailer? Did you see the trailer for it?
I've not seen the trailer.
Okay.
I've not.
I won't
I did see the preview.
So this is the trailer for the new episode.
Okay, let's watch it.
I can't pull. I need to turn it off, but you can see it on my OBS.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, but then how am I gonna block it on YouTube? I don't want to get copyrighted. I tell you what, I'll send you the link to the full trailer and you can watch it on your phone.
Okay. Wow, so you can get copyrighted for showing this trailer?
Yeah, I have to like show it in like, I have to like skip through it because.
Oh, I see. You don't want to play the full thing.
Yeah,
And risk. Okay,
I don't want to
that's
risk
fine.
it.
Yeah, I've not seen this trailer. I didn't know they did trailers for next episode.
Oh, and this is a special one because it's the final episode of part 1, so they're, it's sort of like a celebration of the end of part 1. There you are. Cool. Trailer
breaking news. Breaking news. The owner of OnlyFans just died.
Really?
What the hell? Yeah. Age 43. Nah, that's some crazy stuff though. Still, so many defo assassins. Anywho, side note. Yeah. Link. You sent me the link. Let's watch this.
Yeah,
man.
on your WhatsApp.
40 seconds. Put on the subtitles. Subtitles in Japanese. Okay, let me turn that back off. Oh, I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I am so... Dude, basically, he took out the strongest one.
Yeah.
And these dweebs are like, okay, we have to team up against this guy.
Yeah.
And that's basically what it is.
I read the manga. I reread it after this trailer came out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be a whopping episode because this entire fight is 8 chapters long in the manga.
Is this episode really 20 minutes?
No, it's gonna be
There's no
27 minutes. But still, that's not long enough in my opinion. Like,
that's not long enough.
it's
No,
like-
this should have been a 2-parter.
Yeah, like
Damn you, Reggie.
8
Damn
chapters.
you, Reggie.
I don't think you realize how crazy that is. That is without a doubt going to be the most amount of chapters in possibly any of the JJK episodes in season 3. Like 8 chapters. Like usually JJK adapts 3 to 5 chapters for an episode. But for this episode, it's going to be 8 chapters. Like,
Wow.
damn. I guess because it's all action scenes, so I'm guessing the action, because in the panels there's not many action panels in the manga, so they're just gonna like breeze through it. But still, this one shot is just like the manga. I was like, damn, they captured it so well. But yeah, Yuta's going crazy in this trailer.
3 more days, dude, and we get to see it.
3 more days. Can't
No
wait.
delays, no anything. It's literally right
For
there.
Yuta Kaisen. Can't wait for that. The true main character, the OG character, the OG protagonist.
Crazy.
The OG
true main
protagonist. But that is it, Overall, these episodes, the 2 with Megami, while it had some cool shots here and there, I won't lie, I was a bit bored watching it. I guess because I've read it in the manga, because I was like, yeah, I know this, and yes, I know about Remy, and then yeah, this happens and that happens. So I was sort of watching it for the action, but I keep saying this over and over again. I'm just so interested for the future of JJK. Like that's where I'm looking forward to where it goes with the story.
Do you think we're getting part 2 of season 3 at the end of this year, or is it next year?
So, good question. So, there's actually been some leaked rumors regarding the potential release date of JJK. And
When it comes to anime and it's leaked information, it's always true.
Yeah, it's always true.
It's true, dude. It's always true.
So, and this guy is very true. He's called Miyamura. And he says that according to the Japan TV broadcasting times, it could be January 2027 at earliest.
That's amazing. Okay, not a long wait then. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
So they're pretty much following Attack on Titan, the final season's schedule, because JJK came out in the same sort of time slot as Attack on Titan did. So it's like in the winter season, and now it's over. They're gonna showcase the next season in the beginning of the next year, just like AOT. So yeah.
I do have a question for you. So you said that this fight is 8 chapters long, the longest
Yeah.
so far in season 3.
Yeah.
Do you think this episode will end on a cliffhanger and then carry on episode 1, part 2, season 3?
The way they've called this episode, the Sendai Colony, it doesn't have part 1 in the name, so fans are speculating it's going to all be here. Plus, this one shot in the trailer with Yuta. This happens in the final chapter of that arc. So,
So
it's
we
like the
get to see
beginning of the
whole
final
thing.
chapter. So this section is like the final few seconds of the fight, essentially.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's pretty good.
So yeah, we're going to get the whole arc. The whole
Hype,
arc.
dude.
So yeah, that is JJK. Looking forward to all of that. Yeah, that's cool. And I don't know if there's any more updates. Yeah, it was just that, wasn't it? The trailer that came out for JJK.
Is there like any anime related news?
Oh,
that we
yeah.
can talk about?
There's been quite a lot, actually. So,
Quite a lot.
don't know, are you a JoJo Bizarre Adventure fan? You've seen the new anime come out?
I've heard about this, but no, I haven't seen JoJo's yet. No. But
So-
I've heard about this.
I've watched episode 1 of Steel Ball Run, and it's actually pretty awesome, It's pretty awesome. I feel like you don't really need to watch the other JoJo parts to understand this,
Oh, so it's your standalone experience.
It's kind of like the way it's sort of set up, it's sort of standalone, and even Netflix have confirmed that you don't really need to see it, and that
So
angered
you're saying that I can just jump in, watch Steel Ball Run, without knowing anything to do with the previous JoJo's adventures?
Well, according to
episode, whatever?
Netflix, you can. So let me show you this Netflix post.
And you're saying because it's on Netflix, all the episodes are going to be on there,
Yeah.
start to finish.
Yeah, it's got no. So before I talk about that, so yeah, Netflix made a post saying that you can. So Steel Ball Run acts as a new continuity to the mainline series. So that means you don't really need to watch the other seasons to enjoy it, according to them. That angered a bit of the fandom because they're like, how dare you say this? You need to watch the other parts. But I watched a new episode and I'm like, do you really need to watch the other parts? Like, they don't really reference like Dio and all the events in like 1800s Britain. Like, it's kind of its own thing. It's its own story, you can just sort of jump into this, But yeah, like the main controversy comes with the release date. So episode 1 came out last week and that was great. It became the highest rated episode of any anime of the year so far, which is actually pretty awesome.
That's crazy.
But it doesn't look like we're going to get a new episode for quite some time, as no one knows whether the next episode is going to come out this week or next month or next year. So,
But it's Netflix. They release it all in one go, all in one batch.
yeah, so they just released one episode last week.
But
Yeah.
But
And I think the worst part of all of this is what the director said, which caused such a huge uproar in the community. So the director had an interview and revealed that he wants to see the new episode 2 soon. When will it be? I don't know. It takes a lot of time to make just one episode, but production is going smoothly, and I'm looking forward to seeing the finished episode as much as you are. So essentially, he doesn't know when the next episode is going to come out. He has no idea.
that's insane. Okay, have you seen Steel Ball Run?
Oh yeah, I watched episode 1. Yeah,
How long is episode 1?
47 minutes.
47 minutes, which is basically like 2 episodes.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow, that's that's insane. I can't lie. Maybe it could be like budgeting reasons why they couldn't like get the full release out, and they just needed that.
Yeah,
Part 1 to come
people are saying that it's going to be released in batches, so the second batch may come out in a couple of months, and that would be like episodes 2 to like 11, like they did with the previous seasons of JoJo. But because of that, doesn't that like kill the hype? Because you're releasing it like
It
that,
does.
you know?
It does, dude. But on the flip note, if Steel Ball Run is popular as people are saying, you know, or highly rated as people are saying it is, like it's the best episode, best animated episode of any show this year, it might build up hype for the next episode, I guess.
I think so too.
And that's better than having it all released and no one talk about it after it's released, because that happens a lot of times, to be honest, when a show comes out and then the conversation just ends after it's released. So
yeah, pretty much.
Give a bit of legs for this.
Yeah, the producer of One Punch Man did
But
say
the
that.
The scary thing is we don't know when that next episode's coming.
Yeah, there's going to be an Anime Japan event on Saturday, which is going to showcase us new information regarding, I think, JJK, My Hero Academia, and even JoJo. So,
so if that's the case, then
we're going to get
probably
like an
save the
update.
announcement.
Yeah,
They will save the announcement and the update for that
Saturday.
event.
So we're going to have to wait and see till then.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fine.
But then there's like reports saying that Netflix Chile. How do you spell Chile?
Not Chile.
How do you spell Chile?
Chile.
That's it. Yeah, so there was a report that Netflix Chile accidentally confirmed that it's going to be released weekly, but then they deleted that tweet after that. So people are wondering if that's true or not, you know. Do you think it's true that it's going to be released weekly based on what Chile said?
It's interesting because these episodes are not 20 minutes, you know, like a standard typical anime format.
I mean, I don't know about the rest, but it could be standard 20 minutes. Because this was like a special premiere, you know. Oh,
like this was like a special 2 episodes in one Demon Slayer type thing.
Yeah.
Like they did back in season 2.
Pretty much, yeah.
Season 2 or 3.
It could be just
then that if it's 20 minutes or whatever, then yeah, that's fine. I think it could be weekly, which is interesting for Netflix because they're testing out new things. Yeah, I think they might have let the cat out of the bag with Netflix Chile announcing that.
So we don't know. But what we do know is that Steel Ball Run is amazing. It's pretty awesome. I'd say just jump into it, watch it. If you like it, then you can go back and watch all the other parts, you know. I bet by the time the new episodes will come out, you would have caught up with it, but I know I said to recommend you watching Fire Force, but I don't know. JoJo's it's kind of interesting. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm liking this, you know.
Also, with JoJo's, it's weekly, right? So there's not a lot of episodes you have to get through, to be honest with you.
How many episodes?
Yeah. Oh, wait, you're talking about the previous seasons of JoJo.
Yeah.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
There's 6 seasons, JoJo.
It's like 6 seasons.
Which is insane. But you mentioned Fire Force. How is it? Have you finished it?
Okay, so I'm almost done. I've almost finished the first half of season 3, and I'm a little mixed on it. You know, I'm kind of sitting there watching it like, I mean, it's good, but it's not. I think it's a very fine show. I don't hate it. I think it's pretty good, but it's not a show that I'm dying to always go back and watch. You know, I'm not as invested in it, but I am at the same time.
Like season 1 caught your attention.
Yeah, season 1
And
caught
then
my attention. Then the finale happened, and I was like, eh. And then season 2 and 3 comes along, and I'm like, okay. I think season 3 is a bit more interesting than season 2. And it's starting to get back on track with what season 1 was in terms of that vibe. It does, I don't want to spoil it, but season 3 does remind me, I won't say it. It might be a spoiler. All I'm going to say is that I think it gets a bit more interesting towards the middle half of season 3. And yeah, it's just a bit okay, you know. I think you should still watch it though. It's a fun show. It's a fun show.
I think I will. How many episodes are left for season 3?
So season 1 has 24, season 2 has 24, season 3 has 25. I think it's... What episode is the new episode on? When is Fire Force season 3?
What you mean is pretty
episode?
mid.
Is it mid? Damn.
He's saying it's mid.
So it concludes in April.
Okay, so that's like a... Boy.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it. It's fine. It's not the best show of all time. I won't even put it on my top 10, but it's a decent show. It's like if you are someone that likes to watch action, if you are someone that likes to have characters who, you know, do have cool powers and who are fighting, and you like a bit of a mystery as well. I mean, the mystery is there, but I don't know if it's executed well. It almost becomes a bit obvious towards season 3 what's really going on, and I'm like, oh yeah, I predicted that. So yeah, that's all I'll say.
See, when shows are predictable, I hate it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm sort of watching it, and I'm like, I kind of see where this is going. But yeah, it's still fun. I think you should still watch it. You know,
I'll give it a try because that's always been on my radar.
Yeah, I think you will like it. I haven't finished it, so I don't know how it's gonna end. You know, I have no idea how it's gonna end. Also, the fan service can be a bit insane. It's mainly for one character. Like there is a fan. Do you watch Seven Deadly Sins? Have you seen that?
I grossed out after the first
So,
episode.
you know Elizabeth and how she's like that fan servicey character. Like,
yeah,
we kind of have a certain character in that show who's a bit like that. Who, I mean, people don't go ahead and touch her, but she could trip and fall, and then all her clothes fall off, and then she falls on top of a main character boy, and it's like, oh no, you perv. It's kind of like that. But it only happens to her. It's only her. All the other female characters are pretty decent and they act normal. Although episode 1 or 2 has like an insane shower scene, but it is what it is. Yeah. It's just...
I can't lie. It creeps me out nowadays.
Yeah.
Too weird.
Especially with, I don't know, it's what it is.
If it's anything like Seven Deadly Sins,
it's not on that. It's not that level where the main characters are touching the girls. It's like the girl is clumsy. She falls down, and then the main character accidentally touches her. He's like, "What are you doing? Like, why are you falling down? You klutz."
It sounds like one of those typical.
Yeah, that's kind of that's what the fan service is. But the female characters are pretty well written, you know. They're all on the same level as the main characters for the most part.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it's all going to end, you know. So there is one aspect which I'm quite interested in, but I won't say anything. But yeah, go ahead and watch it.
Okay.
Go ahead and watch it.
Does the animation hold up?
Oh yeah, the fights are pretty good, but I don't know, like the editing is a bit weird sometimes. Like the action is cool, but then like when it ends, I don't know, it doesn't have a flow. Like when the action stops, it just sort of cuts sometimes to the next scene.
That's weird.
Like it happened a lot in season 2 where I was like, oh no, I'm not liking this. And then there's like a moment where, like, let's say there's like I wouldn't say a plot twist, but like a reveal, and the characters would be like, no way, and then it would cut to commercial breaks, but then the characters won't have the same reaction as they did before the commercial breaks, you know, and it doesn't hold.
Yeah, I guess.
So like, let's say in Attack on Titan, I'm the Armored Titan, he's the Colossal Titan. Really? It cuts the commercial break, and then it doesn't hold that same, it doesn't have that rhythm. It will just cut to a joke. The tension is gone. It needs to happen all in one go, you know. But they cut the tension, and then they go to something else, you know. It feels like a show for people with, I don't want to say this, it might be offensive. I don't know if I should say that. Yeah. It's if you have low attention spans, it's good for you, because it will talk about something, then it'll be like, yeah, let's talk about this. Oh, well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about this. It has those moments in where it's the pacing is so quick that you don't really have much time to sit and like absorb it. That's why I think the best episodes of this show are the fillers, you know, like. I just sort of like the episodes where they sit down and they just talk and they just walk through the parks, and because the episode has time to breathe a bit more and you get to learn the characters a bit more in those episodes, it's pretty good.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, the recent episode, I won't say who, but there's a character who reunites with someone, and it's meant to be this really like tragic thing, but then it's sort of underplayed as a joke, and it's like, what? But then we don't really know too much about it, so it might be leading to something big in the finale, so I don't know. But I was kind of disappointed with that aspect, in terms of like how there'd be a serious moment, but then they would underplay it with a joke, or like, yeah, it's no big deal, you know.
I see. Yeah, that's jarring.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I recommend it. Go ahead and see it. So far I will rate this show like a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10. It's entertaining.
A 7 is a good, but it's on the lower side.
Yeah, it's like 7 out of 10 is what I'd rate it. Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine.
It's good, but not great. It's not bad, though.
Yeah.
It's not awful.
7 is a good, but it's a bad good. And then you get to an 8, which is like a great.
Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. Fine.
It's weird, because sometimes it feels like a kid's show, and then other times it feels like an adult show. It's very, like, that's sort of the vibe I get as well sometimes. Maybe because I watched it in the dub, and the actors sound really young. Like, so I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I should have watched it in Japanese, but I like the dub. I think the acting is great, but it's just that
some of the familiar voices in the dub.
That's a good question.
If there is not, then I might try out the dub.
No, yes, there is. So this guy right here in the poster, the yellow-haired guy. Do you see him? That's Sanji from One Piece in the dub. So that's Trunks. So that's Trunks from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh God!
Yeah,
Trunks.
Yeah.
Oh.
So when you hear this guy, you're gonna hear Trunks.
You know
but he does it in a really interesting way.
Does it fit? Because Trunks is not a Sanji. So, you know what I'm saying? That's not the same.
It's a different tone. He's a bit more. He talks a little bit slower than Sanji and Trunks. I don't know. It's a different vibe.
If I see this character and he has that same attitude, then it might fit perfectly. Yeah. But Sanji's nothing like Trunks at all. But that voice for Trunks is perfect for Trunks, right?
Yeah.
But not for Sanji. Sanji's completely different. But I'll try out the dub then. Because maybe Trunks does fit for that blonde hair character. He seems like a somebody with an attitude, to be honest.
Yeah, this guy, he kind of does remind me of Sanji at times. He's, you know how Sanji, Like it's not in the pervy way, no, not in that. But when Sanji gets serious and he's like locked in, like he kind of reminds me of him. Like when Sanji's serious and he's taking the fight seriously and he's like getting all emotional. Like I think it kind of works, you know. But he's the only one. Everyone else is all unique and different, which is great. Although there's that one guy in the show with red hair that I don't know. I've heard that voice before and I don't know where. Oh, him. The red hair guy. This one right here.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know. Every time he talks, I'm like, I've heard this voice. I've heard this voice. Oh, actually, I think there might be another One Piece voice actor in the show.
This goddamn nepotism.
Yeah, there might be.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, dude.
Okay, so Colin.
Okay, yeah, I see the damn. What was that character wearing? Is she the gag character?
Is that shall I? Yeah, that is the gag character.
Is that the gag character?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Come on, man, that's so bad.
Yeah, like everyone is fully dressed, even this one girl, and even the girl here. But yeah.
That's that's crazy.
Yeah, there is another character who's not really part of the main group, but this person is sort of a main character, and that's the voice actress of Luffy in the dub. But because this character is a woman, she doesn't play the Luffy voice. She just sounds like a 30-year-old lady, essentially.
Oh, that's good.
So
man.
it's
okay.
very. Have you watched Fairy? You've seen Fairy Tale? So Urza Scarlet, that's the voice actress of her in the dub.
The thing is, I've not seen Fairy Tale in dub.
Okay, so if you've seen the dub, yeah, Urza's voice is the same as Luffy's, and she just sounds normal, like a normal grown lady
Isn't
voice.
Luffy's voice? Who's Luffy's voice in Dragon?
Luffy's voice in Dragon. Oh, that's Gohan in the Kai.
Gohan's distracted. So you're telling me Gohan's voice is in this as well?
Yeah, but it's not that voice. It's like a lady. It's like a, because Gohan's like a little kid, you know, and even Luffy sounds like a kid, but she plays it off as a grown lady, so it's not that at all. When you listen to her, you're like, okay, she sounds like an adult, you know.
Okay, that's
like she's a good voice actress, you know. She
nepotism. I'm telling you, nepotism.
Yeah,
that's free.
Yeah,
One Piece
so
characters in this show.
Sanji and but the main character is a very unique voice. I've never heard this voice before. It's so different. It's great. It's like, wow, I've never heard this type of voice before. You know, it's very it's kind of got like, I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds very snaky at times.
Like scratchy.
Oh,
like
a bit scratchy, like yeah. But it's very unique, you know.
Okay.
Even like the other guys are all really good. Like I've never heard any of these voices, but it's just Sanji over here and then the other lady. But she's not really part of the main cast. These are the main characters, so yeah.
Fair enough. It's on my watch list. I might end up watching it.
Yep.
Maybe when the Crunchyroll hack dies down or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with that. That's just bad.
Yeah. Even people in the chat are saying the dub is good. So yeah, it's good. Okay. It's good. So then,
is there any other news? Anime?
Oh yes. Before we get into the next big one, did you see the Avatar Last Airbender tease?
No.
I mean, it's not technically anime, but it is kind of anime, but it's not anime. It's anime adjacent, I say.
I do have a hot take.
What's that?
I feel like they might ruin this adult, this Shippuden, Avatar Shippuden that they're doing. It might ruin the original Avatar show.
Oh dear.
That's what I'm worried about if it doesn't land. Because this series will always be a part of the original trilogy, if that makes sense. Because if you're new to Avatar and you watch the original trilogy, it's always going to be a 10 out of 10, no matter who watches it.
So we got some automatically.
automatically
Oh,
you would want to watch the sequel to this, right? Which will be
yeah.
this adult version of Avatar. And if it doesn't land, it might ruin what Avatar is.
I hope it
Because it
doesn't.
was fun.
But we got
Yeah.
new stills of Aang as an adult. I think he's like
Wow,
22.
this looks insanely good. What the heck?
Yeah. And then you've got Katara. I think she'd be 23, maybe. I don't know how long it's been. It's like they don't look that much older. Like their faces look
Yeah,
the
it looks
same, but they're
insanely
grown
good.
up.
It looks so good,
Yeah.
dude.
It's like they're in their late
Hey, he's
teens, early
next
20s.
Netflix Ang. He's the Netflix Ang. Look how tall he is. He's like the Netflix Ang.
Yeah, he's massive now. And then you got what's her name? Toph. She's an adult. And then you got Zuko with long hair. Like, dude looks different.
This is good.
Yeah.
I'm liking this. I'm liking this.
And then in the middle, you got Sokka right there. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, you know. It's going to be released on Paramount Plus.
How many episodes?
No one knows. It could be like, you know,
Do
8
you
episodes.
Do you think they'll do flashback episodes where they base it off the comics?
I feel like this is going to be part of the comics. Like, I
No,
don't know.
because after the original show ended, they released comic books,
Oh, yeah.
and one of the storylines was like Zuko's mom. Like, where's Zuko's mom? And there's like a whole arc based
Oh,
on that.
yeah. They might do that in this, you know. Maybe like a
They were still
flashback to
kids.
like
Yeah,
a
'cause there
flashback
were
to that
kids in that
scene,
comic.
and then yeah, I'm just a bit gutted that the voice actors of the original one aren't coming back. You know,
Oh, is it not?
it's like a whole. It's gonna be like Ben 10, you know, with like a new cast, like voicing them as adults. It's essentially Ben 10 Alien Force, you know.
Like, I understand if no, but no, they all could come back technically, dude. Wait, is it
Yeah.
it's like the whole cast is being
Yeah.
like Zuko is not going to be voiced by Zuko.
No.
The- oh no. Oh no. Now
That's-
I'm not excited anymore. I'm not. Oh no. Wait, so is this a movie as well?
Let me just
Not a
get
show,
confirmations. Yeah, is it a movie or it's a movie? Yeah,
It's a
because they were
movie.
meant to release it into cinemas, but then Paramount bought Warner Brothers, and no, I'm very confused now. Like, was this Warner Brothers?
I think Paramount has always because they own Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah, that's
So
it.
they've al-
Viacom.
They've always had this IP.
Yeah, I'm looking
Damn.
online,
Oh,
and they're
So
not
it's a
coming
movie.
back. Yeah, I'm looking online why that is. Oh no! I was almost wrong. So, okay. So the guy who plays Zuko is returning,
Makes sense, yes.
but it's the
Danny-
other ones. But it does look like Stephen Young from not Game of Thrones. What's his face? Invincible. He's also going to be in it with Dave Bautista and Eric Ham. They're going to be part of the movie. I
What
think
about-
Steven will be Aang. I have a feeling. So
What about that guy who voices the comedian guy? What's his name? The guy in the background, Katara's brother. What's his name?
oh, you mean Sokka?
Sokka's voice actor returning because Sokka. I don't know if you know this, but Sokka's voice actor, he does skits on YouTube and it's hilarious.
Okay.
High quality budget skits. It's so good. You've probably seen them because they do trend a lot. You probably might have seen them on YouTube Shorts or TikTok, but you would never know he was the voice actor of Sokka, to be honest with you. But you've definitely seen. You might have accidentally seen some of the work that he does. Is it that guy returning? Is he going to be voicing Sokka? You think?
So
Is it like
there's an article that sort of breaks it all down. So Eric, what's his name? Where did it say it?
Let me Google it.
Where does it say it? So Eric now will be voicing Aang, and I think I don't even know actually. All we know
So
is that
yeah, his name
Dante
John
Basco,
D.
he's
Sainer.
returning.
Dante Basco. What a sick name.
Yeah, he's returning as Zuko, so that's good. At least we got him. But I think there's a reason as to why they're not returning, and I think in a way it does make sense, but then it's frustrating at the same time. It's because they want to match the characters with their ethnic and racial backgrounds, and that only Dante matches Zuko because of the ethnicity, but the original actors of Aang and Katara and Sokka were all Caucasian. They were all white child actors at the time. So I think they want to be a little bit more appropriate with the culture. That's kind of the vibe.
So much. I hate. It's too for a show that's that sucks. That if it was a brand new show, right, that no one's heard of, then yeah, that's fine. But not for something that's already been existed.
It's honestly a little wild because isn't Paramount Pictures owned by a certain administration? Or don't they have like their foot in? I don't know. Like
the anti.
Yeah. So it's a little bit surprising that
is surprising.
That's kind of the reason. It's
because dude, Sokka's voice actor, Sokka, no, you can't replace it. You can't replace Sokka's voice actor. You just can't. Jack D. Senna is his name. If you like Google it, you will recognize his image, 100%.
Okay, so the casting director said this. Since the original show was released, there has been more emphasis in voice actors to match actors' ethnic and racial background to the characters they are portraying. Avatar The Last Airbender is a fictional world, but there are cultural influences for each nation/kingdom, and we wanted to explore the talent from those groups.
Yeah, because like Zuko's from Asia.
Yeah.
He's like a monk.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit frustrating because I would have loved
it is,
to.
Dude,
I get it, but man,
that's stupid.
Like, they're
so what? If Samurai Jack returned, is the guy going to be voicing Samurai Jack or not? Is he going to be replaced?
It's given me Apu vibes from The Simpsons when they fired that guy because they don't want a white guy voicing Apu.
Well, no, it was a brown guy. It was a brown guy voicing Apu. They got rid of Apu because he was a stereotype.
Oh yeah,
stereotype. That's why. But that guy lost his job.
I felt bad for him. It's
so dumb. It's so dumb.
It's also giving me the same vibes as what's his name? Benedict Cumberbatch. They were meant to bring Doctor Strange into WandaVision, but they didn't want a white man coming in to overshadow the lady fighting the villain. It is what it is.
In WandaVision.
Yeah, so the original plan in the finale of WandaVision when she's fighting what's her name?
You have a witch, right? Yeah,
WandaVision,
I know who you're talking about.
So the original plan was to have Doctor Strange come into the finale and help Wanda out, but apparently they didn't want him to be there because they didn't want a man to overshadow Wanda's sort of
I do agree, but not. I do agree with not having Doctor Strange in the finale, but not for that reason.
Yeah,
because this is Wanda's show.
Yeah,
not a Doctor Strange show, you know. So it would feel weird having Doctor Strange show up there.
Yeah.
Glory. I think it worked out well because they end up doing the movie together anyway.
Yeah, so it is what it is. Overall, yeah, the acting, it's frustrating, but hey, I'm still gonna look forward to it. I mean, it does remind me of Ben 10, you know, they changed the actors because they were all kids in that original show, but the sequels, the voice actors were doing a good job, but...
Yeah, dude,
you know, like they hit puberty, you know, like it makes sense for like the dudes to sound different, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, yeah, this sucks. I think I can't lie, bro. I think this is gonna suck.
I mean,
I think
we've
this
got
film's-
Dante who's doing Zuko again, so that's gonna be cool. You know, he's still gonna be a part of it. But and also like Aang's voice actor sounds different now, so it's gonna be like, you know,
him. That's fine. Him, it's fine because it was a literal kid,
it was
right?
a
voicing Aang at the
child.
time.
Yeah, it's a little kid.
But everyone else,
Like
it's just
Sokka and
gonna feel
Katara.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Sokka was already a teenager in that show, so his voice shouldn't sound that much different.
No, dude, it's the guy. It's the dude typing Jack DeSena. I'm telling you now,
Jack
dude. It's
DeSena.
him. That's the guy that voices Sokka, dude.
Jack.
And he does skits. DeSana or Sena?
Oh, DeSantis.
No. DeSena.
DeSanta.
So
DESA.
it's DE space SENA.
Oh, this guy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I've
that was Sokka.
never seen him before.
You've got to see his shorts on YouTube.
I've never seen any of that.
Hello, recorders! Welcome back to my
You've
channel,
not seen
and please welcome my guest.
Okay,
You know
well,
him best from
let me find you some shorts that he's done.
Avatar: The Last Bender.
Hilarious. Have you not seen like the one where he's like the genie skit?
No, never seen that one. Never seen that.
I'm Jack
What? It's
DeSena.
like
I was the voice of
set, like,
Sokka on
almost
Avatar. Let's see
7
which
million
Avatar.
views. I'm very surprised, dude. They've made so many skits.
I'm Jack DeSena. I was the voice of Sokka on
WhatsApp.
He does sound
Well, I
like
guess on
him.
Discord.
Avatar. Let's see which Avatar character I am. Yes! Wonderful. Thank
'Cause it
you.
is him. It
My
sounds
actual
like him.
favorite.
'Cause it
Sounds
is
just
him.
like it. Wow, I wish they brought him back now. Like, that's gonna suck. But they want to be culturally appropriate with the times, you know, because we're not in 2005 anymore. So we gotta do what we gotta do. Cool. So moving on from that, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. I think my mic just dropped a bit. I think we're going to talk about another big topic. It's a small little show. It's the live action One Piece that came out like 2 weeks ago. Did you see it?
Oh, have you seen it? No, not yet.
You've not
yet.
seen it yet. Damn.
Not
I already
seen
saw
I've
it.
seen
ages
some
ago.
stuff. I've seen some fan service, which has surprised me. I didn't
That's
think
like
I'd
a couple
do
of
that.
seconds. People going crazy for a couple of seconds. It was not even like...
Dude, come on.
I was more interested in the Chopper animation and whether that they're going to butcher that or not. But
Did they butcher it?
No, they did a great job on Chopper. Like,
Oh, okay.
it was awesome.
Yeah, we just can't talk about it yet.
Yeah.
Only because I've not seen it, so it does feel like weird to have like a one-sided discussion. I will say, it's doing well on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
So, and I did hear that they want to do 12 seasons or something.
That's probably a rumor. But I do know that the cast knows that Oda has a plan for the Netflix and they know where the Netflix version is going to end. I have a theory that it's going to be Marineford. Where all
No,
this,
I don't think.
I think so. I think we're going to go to Marineford.
I don't think no company in the world has a budget to Marineford. I think it's Sabadi Archipelago.
Really?
Yeah, I think it ends when everyone gets split up.
Interesting. That would be a more sad ending.
Which will be very dark, yeah.
Okay, I could see that happening, but nah. I suppose, yeah. I don't know. I feel like it should end a bit more victorious, you know? Like, maybe it should end with the beginning of the time skip where Luffy grabs the hat and he's like, okay, it's now time to set sail, you know?
Marineford is not a happy ending.
No. But like not Marineford, but like after
time
that,
skip?
it's like just once the time skip begins. You know when Luffy in the first episode of the time skip where he picks up the hat and he's about to sell off. Like that's probably where it should end. So it kind of wraps up Luffy's sort of growth and character arc, essentially. You know.
Yeah, I
And then
like that.
yeah, and then maybe it should
But
have
I like
maybe.
the dark. I like the dark ending.
Yeah, I guess it
love
could
that.
end there. And then maybe we could have like a post-credit scene where the Straw Hats come together. They're fighting all of the warlords, and then everyone's like, "The Straw Hats are back! They're back!" And then it ends. Like, I think that's where it should end. You know?
True, yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's
could work.
more.
That could actually work.
That's a
That
bit more
makes sense, yeah.
satisfying because Luffy and the gang
Yeah,
got
it is,
stronger.
yeah.
They fought the warlords again. Not the warlords, sorry. Those pony. What are they called? The robot men, the Kuma men.
Oh, Kuma, yeah,
Those big robot things.
starts with a B, right?
Yeah, pacifista. The pacifistas. Yeah. It should end with them fighting them and then defeating them, then heading to Fishman Island. That would be a better ending. Because I feel like
The thing is, it's. I don't see how they can do Marineford. To be honest with you, because Marineford is mental.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I genuinely don't know.
I
how
have
they
faith.
do
Netflix
it.
has the money, dude. It's Netflix. They have the money. They made Stranger Things. And yeah, I have faith, you know.
Okay. Is the CG good in season 2?
It depends on, you know, artist subjective. So I suppose it depends on how you're going to view it. But for
Did
me,
you like?
I
Yeah.
thought Tony Chopper CGI was great. Laboon looked great, you know.
There's more importantly the giants, dude, because we're gonna see a lot of like tall people in like future episodes of One Piece. Were the
Yeah.
giants okay?
They were decent here and there. I mean, they were actual people. It's sort of like a forced perspective thing where they're actual actors on set, but they just the camera views
like
them
the
as
borrowers.
huge. Yeah.
Like the
Like
borrowers.
there's this scene right here. This is an actual actor, not CGI,
That
but
looks good.
yeah.
That looks good.
it does. It actually works than like what using CGI in my opinion. So yeah,
Okay.
I think it looks good for the most part. I'm sure there's some scenes here and there that I was like, okay, could be a bit better, but hey, it is what it is.
Was there any surprises?
Oh
Because,
yeah, do you know any of the big reveals or twists of season 2?
I know about episode 1. Or was it episode 2 where they see Bartolomeo all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's one of them.
why,
yeah.
why is he here?
What about
But
the
it's
other
funny
ones?
Because
Do you know any of the other
because
ones?
It's, do
The other big like moments?
I can't say I do.
Okay, so I won't say it for you then. I won't say anything.
Yeah, because Bartolomeo everywhere, and it's
Yeah.
funny because with the manga, like before the chapters are released, a couple of days before it's released, there'll be spoilers.
Yeah.
Like a bullet point of spoilers. Like this is what will be happening in the manga. And when they started doing it for the live action, I found it funny because everyone knows what's going to happen in the live action, but apparently not, because you're going to see characters in the time skipping showing up in this show, which is weird. Like Bartolomeo, why is he there? But it makes sense why he's there as well. So it is cool. If we're going to see stuff like that, more stuff like that, that makes sense, and it'll be cool. Okay.
Yeah, the live action was great. I think all the characters did a good job. Like all the
3
actors,
years,
the
dude.
choices.
3 years. Did it feel weird, like seeing it again after 3 years?
Not really. I think they all look the same. Luffy looks a little bit older. Like I did notice.
Luffy has to shave his like mustache. And
Yeah.
his,
He looked a little bit older, but no, it was kind of all on point. You know, they are all acting like they used to act. I think Nami is a bit better in this season. She's less moodier compared to season 1. Like she's a bit more
Okay.
fun in this season. And Usopp's a lot braver in this season as well, which is nice to see.
Is it character accurate then if he's a lot braver?
Yeah, he was brave in like those parts in like Little Garden and all that.
Okay. Dude, it's been so, I don't remember anything. See,
Yeah.
this is a good thing about the live action because I barely remember anything. From
Yeah, it's a
3
good
times.
refresher, you know. They do change
good.
stuff around though. The characters who don't talk to one another talk in the live action, and I'm like, wow, that's surprising. You know.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of they do reference a lot of things that may end up surprising you. It's like, wow, they're talking about this now? Really? You'll have a lot of those moments in this season.
I did want to ask because I see that character did, but how was Vivi? Was she? Because there's a lot of
Oh yeah.
controversy. with
Oh,
what Vivi.
she was possibly the best actor of the Straw Hat crew, or the gang
That's
of the Straw Hats. Yeah, they used a British actress with her, and I think I actually like her a lot more than some of the Straw Hats in terms of the acting.
Oh, the amount of abuse she was getting.
Oh yeah,
It's rough.
yeah, but I didn't even like care about all the controversy. I'm like, is the actor gonna be good? And also, it kind of fits because Alabaster isn't that located in like, is it like North Africa? Would you say, like around there?
It's based off Iraq, Iran, and Egypt.
Yeah,
So North Africa / Middle East.
yeah. So I kind of was like, it does make sense, you know. And I actually liked her a lot, you know. She did feel like Vivi. I like the accent; it works a lot, you know, with her.
Even in real life, she's like Vivi. 'Cause
Yeah.
When she was at the Oscars, she was wearing a badge that said "Ceasefire now." for
Oh, yeah.
Palestine,
Yeah.
Palestinians. So, and bro, she does not need to do that because she's a small-time actor and she'll end up getting blacklisted. So
Yeah, like the
that's like
Scream
a
actress. I was a
huge
bit like,
risk.
okay, I see what you're doing, but yeah, I was a bit ooh, okay. But this is
That's a huge risk
Netflix.
on her.
It's not Paramount, you know. So,
True.
and I think studios after the whole the Scream actress Melissa, what happened with her, I think they're a little bit more aware of this stuff now, and they're like, hey, it's fine. Because it's getting to a point where people are now starting to wake up a bit more, would you say? Or are they still the same?
I know what you're trying to say. Like, is it trendy now to say it? There's like less consequences.
Yeah, because I'm starting to see more people speak up on it now.
Probably not.
At least on
because-
TikTok, you know, like I'm seeing a bit more. But I don't know. I'm in bubbles.
I'll
so.
say. I'll say it's the same. I
It's
don't
the
think
same.
anything-
Okay, fair enough.
It still feels like a taboo to say Free Palestine because
Okay.
like even when it happened at the Oscars when he said when Javier Bardem said no to war and Free Palestine. In Germany, they kept in the part where they said no to war, and then they completely put him off when he said the words Free Palestine. So even, you know, it still feels like a taboo thing to say, to be honest, which is stupid.
Yeah. But nah. Yeah, I suppose so. But One Piece overall, great live action. You should watch it very soon.
Oh, I will.
I recommend it. Oh yeah, did you hear about the news about? I mean, since we're talking about pirates, let's talk about a pirate website. So High Anime got shut down, I think, a couple of days ago, which is a big like pirate anime, and
That's I'm not sure what that is because there's only one website I use if it's not Crunchyroll. It's I don't want to say because I don't want my stuff to get shut down.
Yeah, just
But I use a specific website and it's been working way better than Crunchyroll has ever run. So
Yeah, there's a lot of websites out there that work far better than Crunchyroll, which is shocking. But Crunchyroll is just
yeah,
a bit more convenient because I have it on my Amazon Fire Stick and it's just there. So
true. Yeah, that is very. Yeah, I will say the website I use is a lot. It's still running. I'll just say that,
okay, that's cool.
and it's one of the best websites ever.
Nice.
But I'll only use it. I'll only use it if there's an anime that isn't available on Crunchyroll.
Oh yeah.
That'll be the only time.
To be
Because
fair,
Crunchyroll,
there's a lot of shows that I've seen that are on Crunchyroll, but I know there are some that I'm like, where is the anime? Like Lazarus.
where the hell is
know.
Bleach, dude? Like,
Bleach is on
where-
Disney Plus.
I know, dude. I know. I don't have Disney Plus. I got Crunchyroll. It's not on Crunchyroll, so I have to go onto my anime website.
Yeah.
And start watching that.
Ah, fair enough. But yeah, it's shut down. Is what it is.
Rest in peace.
Is what it is. Rest in peace to that. Cool. In other news, we've got some Naruto news actually, which is interesting. And Mr. Oh, never mind. Let me go to X. It's probably better. Where is it? So Mr. Beast actually wants to help fund a Naruto anime remake.
It's funny. He's been saying this, dude. He's been saying this for years now. That's actually funny.
Yeah. And also, speaking of I'll talk about it later, but we still have no updates on this Naruto remake. It was announced years ago, and there's nothing. Nada.
Naruto doesn't need a remake. It's just so stupid. I don't know why.
A lot of people want a remake. A lot.
But the remake is for the original, though, not Shippuden. And the original Naruto is literally perfect. There's nothing bad about the original Naruto. There's no pacing issues. There's no flashback issues. The fillers are good in the original Naruto. It's not bad. So why are they remaking it? It's dumb.
They want to probably condense it.
If anything needs condensing, it's Shippuden, bro.
Yeah.
Remake that. Remake Shippuden.
I think that's why they're doing the remake, because they want to get to Shippuden and do that.
But I thought it would only be 3 episodes, though. That's what I thought this remake was.
Yeah.
3 special episodes. Weird. That's funny, yeah. Mr. Beast wants to help fund an anime remake of Naruto. That's funny.
That is.
When is Bleach Final Core coming out?
Isn't it July?
July. There's your answer. I want this after watching that 20-year special. There's a 20-year special?
You mean for Naruto?
Eventually.
Didn't they release that video years ago, like highlighting the
What was he
Naruto
talking about? Bleach is 20
reanimated?
years. Is Bleach coming up to 20 years?
I think it's already past the 20-year anniversary.
Blood? What are you talking about, Blood? Blood Red.
Oh, speaking of remakes, we do have an update with the Wit Studio remake.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a super long interview, but essentially they just want to use modern animation to make it appealing to newer fans. Essentially, they want it to be a bit more serious because the original One Piece time slot airs during children's shows. They want it to be as impactful as Attack on Titan, Spy X Family, and Vinland Saga. They want to compete with Hollywood giants like Disney. So yeah, it's.
Did they say we'll have fan service? Or are they cutting
Let's
down
have a
on that?
look.
I hope to God they put down on that.
Just want it to be a reflection of the original manga. Apparently, Oda felt a certain regret about the older animation. So it says, however, since it started a long time ago, the newer generation, accustomed to modern productions, does not necessarily feel the same excitement towards the older animation. And that's why he wants to remake it, you know?
He's not wrong. I've seen a lot of people. So specifically for streamers, right? When they ask their chat, right, after watching something like Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer, they're like, "What animation I watch next?" 9 out of 10 times, it's always One Piece. And then they look at One Piece, and it's over 1,000 episodes. Like, oh, they can't do this. I am not spending my time watching 1,000 episodes. And then when they are convinced to start watching it, they get 10 episodes in. This is too slow. This is boring. I'm dropping it. So it's a lose situation. So this Wit Studio production of One Piece will help out a lot. To be honest with you,
Pretty much, yeah. They are going to condense its unnecessary padding, strong storytelling, visual enjoyment, impeccable pacing as well. That's good to hear.
Blood was talking about the Naruto remake specifically. Okay.
Yeah.
I think what this remake needs with Studios One Piece, what it needs, it just needs a good chemistry between the characters and, unfortunately, new voice actors.
Oh yeah, we need new voice actors immediately.
We can't rely on.
They're probably gonna do that. They've done it with the live action. I mean,
well.
oh yeah, you're right.
Luffy's
Didn't they actually? No, I'm wrong there. They are using the
Luffy's voice
Japanese.
actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the
Luffy's voice
dubbing.
actor will be returning. Well, for English dub though, new voice actors.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to see this stupid Dragon Ball Z nepotism, bro. Get them out of here. Stop it. And because it's not on the what's it called? Towie Animation or 4Kids or whatever who does the English dub or whatever. It's not going to be Dragon Ball Z a lot, which is good.
Yeah, we a new cast, which is good. We need fresh blood. We need new blood in it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
end nepotism now. I beg you.
I have a feeling it's going to come out possibly next year, maybe. Hopefully.
Possibly, yeah.
Don't know how many seasons are going to do though. But I'm a bit worried because Wit Studio don't really do long-running anime series. They always do a lot of new stuff.
Yep. I think what they'll do is 3 seasons and then dip.
Yeah, I mean, with Vinland Saga, it was only 1 season. And then they dipped. They gave it to Mappa. But at least with Vinland Saga, some of the old crew worked on it when they went to Mappa, so that was fine. But yeah, who knows, you know. I am looking forward to it, you know. I do like me some One Piece remake. But honestly, I might end up reading the manga in the future.
Yeah. We're near the end anyway.
Yeah, and honestly, I do like the live action remake a lot. You know, I've already seen amazing One Piece animation in the Wano arc and in Egghead, so I'm like, do I need to see another East Blue remade, redone arc with the crocodile fight again, with Arlong again?
Yeah.
Like, there's movies that have remade those arcs in the past before.
That's true, yeah.
Just watch that, you know? Like, what they need to do is they need to re-edit the anime down. Like Dragon Ball Z Kai. Like, that's better.
I think, because it's a Wit Studio and they have their own unique flair, I think it's valid, dude. I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
if anyone's allowed to like do a full remake of a show that's already had their seasons been remade many times, I think Wit Studios allowed to have that grace.
Yeah, why not?
I think it should
And
be
plus, they have Netflix's money to finance them, so
Yeah.
that's all good.
true.
That's all good. Okay. We've got some My Hero Academia news. So we know that the anime came to an end, but did it? Because we still have the final episode, which is set to come out on May the 2nd, 2026. This is the final chapter of the main series, which is the epilogue chapter. It's basically the stuff that happens in the future, you know, and that's going to
So
be...
odd that it's been this long now since
Yeah,
the end.
I know.
Now, hey, there's one more. There's one
more.
special episode.
They
Why
never,
not just
yeah.
have it with the...
I don't know. Like, they never finished the manga. Like, they adapted the final chapter. It's like they're not. It's like Naruto chapter 700 never getting adapted.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that, you know, where
It's so random. Like,
Yeah.
why do it this late? I mean, I'm hyped. I'm excited, but
I
it's
want to
just
see it.
why this late?
I've seen clips of the manga, and it's like okay. It's just weird. They probably want to release it alongside the Blu-ray because that's when the Blu-ray comes out around that time. So they probably want to promote
see,
this
that
with the
makes
Blu-ray.
And okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, that's that. And yeah. Okay, so we may as well just jump into the big ones, you know. I mean, I think it came out this week or last week. 2 big trailers came out, like massive trailers. Dune Part
2?
Yeah, Dune Part 3 and Spider-Man Brand New Day.
You know what? I did forget about June Part 3. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about June first, because it's Spider-Man's the.
So yeah, the Dune trailer came out. Did you see it? Did you like it?
I did see it. I thought it was okay. I didn't expect much from it, and I am seeing a lot of hate for a certain someone as well.
Timothée Chalamet.
She's appearing in both.
Oh, you mean
Spider-Man.
Zendaya? I thought you were talking about
Zendaya.
Timothée because of the ballet controversy that happened.
Nah, he's good. It's mainly Zendaya because she's appearing in both, and people are talking about, like, oh, I'm getting Zendaya fatigue. I can't watch any more Zendaya. Like, dude, she's not even been in that many films.
Yeah,
Just
like
relax.
it's just
Relax.
what is it? It's Dune and Spider-Man, and there's a movie with Robert Pattinson that she's gonna be in next month. It's like a romance film.
There's no Robert Pattinson fatigue. He's been in a lot of films. There's no freaking Timothée Chalamet fatigue. He's been in a lot of films.
I think there is starting to, like on TikTok, people are starting to wane. But yeah, you're right. It's not as loud. But I haven't really seen those comments regarding Zendaya.
And the guy in that poster, the bottom left, whatever his name is.
Oh, Jason Samosa.
Jason Momoa.
That's it.
Jason Samosa, he's going to be in 3 films this year. He's in June, he's in Street Fighter, and he's going to be another one. A Supergirl film.
Although there was that
There's
one
no Jason.
There was that one video where they were talking about Jack Black, Kevin Hart, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and someone else being like movie character actors that people get tired of seeing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, yeah.
I think it just stems from racism. She's black. That's what I feel like. Like, there's no fatigue for all these other white characters or act.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. Weird.
And even like McKenna Grace, like, she kind of gets a bit of that sometimes, but she's a white actress. Like, she's in
Which one's
everything.
McKenna Grace again?
You don't know McKenna Grace, the blonde girl from... What is she known for? I'm not too sure. She's just in everything. But she was in a new Scream movie. I'll just show an image. Let me just type.
I'll probably show the image. If she's in everything, I'll probably recognize
Let's
the
see.
image.
She's going to be in Scooby-Doo live action show. Where is her? There she is, McKenna Grace.
Oh, yeah, it's her. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do recognize her.
She's in pretty much anything and everything.
I've seen the clip where she's speaking Chinese. Like, have you seen that?
Yeah, and people are like, why is she in there?
Yeah. Anywho, talking about let's go back to actually talk about the trailer.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So I think it's picking up where we've left off, right?
Pretty much.
Where the guy's like, "Hey, these houses are not recognizing your ascendants. What shall we do?" And then he's like, "Let's lead them to heaven." Like, what a bar! What, dude? What? Dude, I still get goosebumps when he said that. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's lead them to paradise.
Yeah. It's a good trailer.
It's another thing I wanted to mention, like the MENA actors, like the Middle East and North African actors.
Yeah.
Because One Piece Alabasta is one thing, right? And then you got June as well, with like notice no Middle Eastern or North African actors.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It does feel like they are being replaced, and I do understand why they're upset and whatnot. That's just
I don't remember that scene. What is that scene in the trailer? I don't remember that.
Well, no, June is a desert planet, right?
Right.
The Freemen are basically meant to be Middle Easterns, these Arabs.
So what are they? I don't remember them. Like, I just remember.
These are the people that wear the water suits.
What are they called?
The Fremen.
Fremen.
Yeah. Like it's clean, and then they use Arabic words as well, like the Mahdi and stuff like that.
I'm not seeing what they look.
You've seen them. They're more in June Part 2. It's the people that Paul Atreides leads.
I remember them, but I don't remember what they looked like. It's
Javier Bardem, he was like Lisan Al Gaib. He was like,
oh, him.
Lisan Al. Yeah.
But isn't he like?
He's Spanish in real life.
Is that why?
Oh yeah.
Huh. Okay.
But I understand where the annoyance and anger is coming from, because even if you have like a film loosely based on where you're from, you're not gonna get picked to play it. They're just gonna pick some white people.
Oh, so okay, now I get it. So some of the cast are white or white adjacent people.
Yeah. Or brown,
I was so confused because I was like, what? Because I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, isn't he a person of color? Is he not?
Well, that's a Javier Bardem.
Yeah. Okay.
It's funny because Spain, it's a white country, but you could easily pass off as a brown country. But that's too political.
Interesting. I was like, what? When I was watching this film, I wasn't even thinking about any of that. I was just like, oh, Timothy, what's happening?
Javier Bardem is clearly a mix of Arab and white.
I really do turn my brain off when I watch movies sometimes because I wasn't thinking about any of that. Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting. I didn't know there was controversy around that.
It's mainly just behind the scenes stuff.
Behind the scenes.
Actors from that origin don't get picked. Like, hey, I'm the expert in this region. Let me be in it. I'm like, nah, we'll pick some other guy. But Paul Atreides makes sense because he is literally meant to be the white dude, the white savior. So he does make sense being Timothy.
Okay.
Charlemagne. But the other people, like the desert people, then it gets a bit iffy.
Fair enough. Okay, I get it now.
That
makes sense.
Anywho's. That's that. Talk about for the film itself. I can't wait.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm hype. Cannot wait for that movie. It looks good. It looks good. It's cinematic. You need to watch it in IMAX as well, but I don't know if we have an IMAX.
Yeah, I've made my mistake.
Yeah.
I've made my mistake. I didn't realize how big a difference
it's huge,
it
dude.
would be. It's huge. It's ridiculous. I will be watching it. It is, man.
Yeah, I think
Don't worry.
the place in the city that we live in a galaxy far, far away has a screen that's IMAX equivalent.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the best place.
The only annoying thing is it's so costly because I Ubered it.
Oh, you
And I have
should
to
watch
Uber
it on
back.
Mondays because they have like a special deal where it usually costs the tickets.
Oh, IMAX.
Yeah, it's like 10 quid for on Monday. So
Yeah, because
really
like
cheap.
it would cost me like 30 quid
yeah,
to like get the
to get an
pay for the
Uber.
ticket. And,
You gotta
and
get an
even like
Uber.
getting food and drinks or whatever, and then coming back home.
Yeah.
It's a lot. That's spenny, dude.
That's why when I go to the cinemas, I'd make like a whole day out of it. I just watch as many films as I can in a day, just to make it more worth it.
Honestly, we should. Yeah, do you know what? We should do a double billing.
Yeah.
Because they're on the same day, right?
Doomsday,
June, Part 3
yeah.
and Doomsday. We
I
might
need to
as
like
well, bro.
take a day off. Like I might, whatever I'm doing on that day, I'll cancel and just stay there all day. Watch 2 3-hour long movies in the cinemas.
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
want to do it? Should we
Yeah,
book
why
it
not?
now? Should we?
I don't know
Let's
if the
do it.
tickets are out though, so
No, it's not out.
I'm gonna wait months until that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to all of that. But it wasn't just Dune that we got. It was another big one, Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Did you see the trailers or the? So the way it was released was weird because it was 1 second an hour.
Second. What a stupid way to release.
That was
Why?
baffling. I was like,
Everyone was criticizing how bad the CG was by releasing. What you? Oh my days! It was so stupid, man. And then that 1 second shot of like which I love. I love this shot, but it's the camera inside the mask.
oh yeah, that was cool. I like that. I like
love
that.
that shot. But people are like, oh, but how does it work? How does the camera fit inside his mask if it's skin tight? Do they actually think Peter Parker stuck a GoPro in the mask to show his face?
It's probably just a bunch
It's
of
just an autistic
children
choice.
who don't understand.
It's an autistic
you know,
choice. That's
yeah,
all it is. It
it's
has
it's-
nothing to do with the plot.
it's like in
at all.
Attack on Titan when the characters are inside the Titans. It's that inner POV. Like there's no camera inside. It's just the style. Golly, like I think people
Oh.
are. It must be children in the comments who don't understand how movies are made. That's when I see comments like that. I just assume that they're kids or
Yeah.
you know
Kids or
teenagers.
idiots.
I don't take it seriously. I'm like, oh, it's just children. But overall, people love it. Like, you know, I've been seeing a lot of praise. You know, people being hyped on it.
Well, a lot of hate for the 1 second teasers, but we should do like a breakdown. Of the
Oh,
trailer,
yeah.
because the trailer has a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of things that are hidden as well.
Oh yeah. So it starts off
Clearly
with.
edited out.
I think I've even like got like theories on it, but yeah, starts off with an upside down shot of Peter. Camera pans around. I love it. It's like one shot and it's just turning around. You think it's a normal shot. It's like Into the Spider-Verse's poster, you know, when he's upside down.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, he's upside down. Damn,
That's
so
awesome.
sick.
And then he sees MJ and Ned. I feel like Zendaya's gotten younger. She looks younger in this than she did in the other movies, which is kind of crazy.
People have been saying this a lot, and I'm gonna steal it. It's a glow up, bro.
Yeah,
It looks like she's had a glow up.
yeah. She's got a glow up.
Even Ned. Ned looks.
I wasn't
like...
looking at Ned. I was looking at Zendaya, but yeah, I guess
Okay,
so.
well, I'm saying you will see
Yeah.
Ned later on. Yeah,
Okay, there's
clearly in
Ned.
the phone.
He's got a haircut, I think.
Yeah, his hair's parted sideways. Damn, it feels so depressing being.
Yeah.
Parker now.
And he kind of like falls back like he's committing, you know, what's the Japanese term? Senkaku? Is it that?
Oh, Senpaku, yeah.
Yeah. And then, yeah, it's very moody. Like he doesn't speak at all before Sony pops up. Then he's like, hello, I'm Spider-Man. He's got a letter. I don't know. Is he going to give it to Zendaya in this movie?
I feel that was the plan. I feel like he's going to give it to her, but I feel like because it's Peter Parker, he's going to nah. He's going to...
Honestly, a little
say-
shocked that they're in it. I thought it was going to be like a whole new cast of
Tom
characters.
Holland film. you know what, dude? I think this is controversial to say, but I think Tom Holland's Spider-Man is my favorite live-action version of Spider-Man.
No, that's not controversial. I see that. I see that.
And it's mainly because of the trio. I
Yeah.
like seeing Ned and I like seeing MJ with like doing this trio partnership. It doesn't feel like a Spider-Man film without them, you know? You need them
Yeah,
here.
I guess you do
That's what makes
actually.
it Spider-Man.
Yeah, I
That's what
suppose.
just makes the film works, dude.
Yeah,
You need them
I
in it.
guess you
It's
do.
cool.
I guess you do.
The moment you kill one of them off, like bro, you've just ruined your
Yeah.
recent version of Spider-Man. I don't, because people are saying they want MJ to die. and whatnot.
Why? I
What's
don't want them to die. I just
I
thought
don't
that.
want anyone.
Nah, I was thinking that maybe it'd be like they move away or like they wouldn't be in it as much, but I was surprised to see them in it. You know, I'm like, wow, they're in this film. Okay, that's cool. But no, not to kill them off. That would be devastating.
I don't want that.
That would be so bad. But then it cuts to a very, very interesting shot. And I want to see your opinion on it. So it's this shot right here. What do you think about this scene?
Yeah,
with
him
the
next
key.
to the washing machine.
No, not the
this
key.
Yeah, this is a huge spoiler.
Blew
'cause
my
you've told
mind.
me-
It blew my mind. I was like,
You-
what?
You told me, right?
Yeah.
Kingpin was given the key to the city. Now, you've seen the show Daredevil, right?
Yeah.
Is this the same Mir?
So
Does she show up in Daredevil? That's
so
the biggest
so this lady has been in Daredevil for years. She's like been a character who's just always come and gone in Daredevil. But in Born Again season 1, she's like a main character. She's like the advisor to Kingpin's the mayor. And Kingpin is basically the mayor in season 1. And there's another dude who Kingpin favors more than her. And you think that he's going to become the mayor later on. But this kind of spoils that. If she's it appears that she's the mayor, you know, like.
So are we saying
We don't know.
Is this confirmation that Spider-Man will be showing up in Daredevil? Is that where we're heading?
Because-
and then he gets.
I don't know, because it's like maybe Kingpin is doing something else and maybe she has to step in for Kingpin. That's another theory. Maybe she's not the mayor, she's still the advisor, but, you know, Kingpin has left the city to go do something because he always does that. Kingpin left New York to go and speak to Echo, and with that whole Echo TV show that came out.
Echo.
If you saw that, like he went to visit Echo, and so Kingpin he's not always in New York, so maybe she has to step in and be like, hey Spider-Man, I'm gonna give you this to you. But it's honestly like making the audience think that she is
what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you're thinking Kingpin was the one that gave Spider-Man the key, is what you're
Yeah, that's
saying.
a
And then
theory
she's
of mine.
doing it on it,
yeah
and
on his
she's doing it
behalf.
because King. Okay.
Yeah. But then
Okay.
there
So
another
that's two theories.
and then another
Oh, and
theory is
another
that
theory.
you know, what's your theory?
Well, that Spider-Man shows up in Daredevil, and then he beats Kingpin with the help of Daredevil, and then she becomes the new mayor, and then she is the mayor, and she's handing the key to the city. To Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was my theory.
I'm thinking that Kingpin got sent back to jail again, and
Yeah.
now she's the mayor, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was like, whoa, this is kind of like a big reveal. But yeah,
like how much do these studios talk with each other? How much does Sony speak with Disney and say this is what we're doing with Daredevil? Kingpin has the key to the city. Kingpin is both a Spider-Man and a Daredevil villain.
yeah. I mean, dude, Hank, the Punisher, is in this as well, and he's a big Daredevil character. Like, you know. So
what we do? Like, I have to watch Daredevil now.
he's like a main character in Daredevil. Like, but I don't know. But like the way it's phrased, it's almost like a new day. Like the events of Daredevil happened, and now all that stuff happened, and now we've got a brand new day, and it's kind of like that. You know, it's a bit like
I love that, a brand new day.
yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. You know, where it's sort of like a new story. It's like a new day. You know, like whenever something big or crazy happens, but then people want to try and like be like, let's just move on, let's just do something else. It's kind of like that vibe. But yeah, like it's just so cool seeing Frank Castle.
I love this suit, dude. I love this Spider-Man suit. I love it. Dude. This is my Spider.
And then before that, he's running off the building and he's like doing a flip. And look at that shot, dude. How are people hating this? It looks like the Andrew Garfield movie when he's like falling down. It's great.
It does. I think the issue is that Spider-Man, it feels like it's a CG Spider-Man when he's running, and the shot of Andrew falling down, like see the suit like flickering or whatnot.
Yeah,
so it's like an actual real body. I think that's the only two distinctions.
Yeah, I think you know when you're talking about whether or not you should watch Daredevil, I think you should wait until season 2's finale, because that season should end like a month before this movie, a month or two before this film. Wait until then, and then if there's any like teasers for Spider-Man, then I'll probably let you know. But
fair enough.
Because you don't, yeah, it all depends on the events of season 2. But yeah, I'm just surprised that he's not in the show, because you know, the fact that he's interacting with the Punisher, and the Punisher's in Daredevil season 1, he's like talking to Daredevil, and he's just causing chaos. It's just
because like it logically he should, right?
Yeah,
but it's the studio.
It's the studio.
It.
I mean, Kingpin does mention Spider-Man, but not by name, by the man in the spider suit.
Yeah,
you know, in
it's
episode
so weird.
1.
Like, bro, he goes by Spider-Man. Why
Yeah,
Kingpin? Come on, Kingpin.
And then
he has a name.
And then you have Jessica Jones as well, who should be in this movie as well, because she lives in the same area as Daredevil.
True, yeah.
In the same neighborhood, so like
Daredevil even showed up in No Way Home.
Yeah, he did.
So, like, what we're doing?
I think they're trying to keep it a surprise, but Jessica Jones will be in season 2. That's another good shot as well. Like, look at that line of action. You can just imagine the logo right there.
They do that in the video game as well. Is Spider-Man 2, where he can like, it's like a brand new mechanic in the game, not been done in any other Spider-Man games. I don't even think Spider-Man does this in the films, but he just launches 2 webs at like a pole, and he like launches himself forward. That's literally taken straight from the game. Yeah, it is.
But oh dude, every time I see like Spider-Man on a tank, I just think of the Glasgow behind the scenes. This was all shot in Glasgow.
Yes.
Like he was on the tank, he was swinging, you know. Yeah. And
bro, it is a flying super kick at the car that Frank's in, and then he just uses one hand to tap him out of the view. That's how strong Spider-Man is. It's like there's like a little cheeky love tap.
I know, he's
Frank,
powerful.
And then he comes flying out of the car. That's so sick.
And then MJ's got a new boyfriend. People are hating on this guy for some reason. I saw like a lot of comments saying that he's going to be the new boyfriend from the comic.
Guy, but that's Spider-Man's girl. Come on, man. That's Peter Parker's. What you doing? Get your hands off him, man.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, he's jealous.
I think this is where he has the letter to give to MJ, and then he saw that, and I'm guessing he just threw it in the bin or something.
And then something happens. He passes out, you know, and then he wakes up, and there's organic webbing, and he's stuck in it. Like, whoa.
Organic webbing.
Tobey Maguire, organic webbing. I mean, he's the only Spider-Man who had organic.
They have to reference Tobey Spider-Man now. This organic web. You have to, because he was the only one that said, like, came up to both Peters and be like, no, wait, you guys use webs like gadgets. This comes out of my skin naturally. This comes out of my hand naturally. It's like breathing. You just do it. So they have to like mention the other Peter.
Pretty much. They have to. Like, I mean, they were in it, the last one, and they were main characters.
They were literally in it.
Yeah. And then he meets Bruce Banner. Like, it's cool to see him. I knew he was going to.
Bruce Banner grew to 10 inches. Like, why is he so tall? Or was that just?
I think he's on the stage. He's on the stage. Okay, but what is that thing on his arm? Like,
that's in She-Hulk.
I've never seen She-Hulk. Okay.
So it's like in the first episode where Bruce Banner he's in the car with like his cousin and they're talking, and then she mentions what's that on his wrist, and he's like, "Well, this gadget lets me stay in human form."
Oh, okay. I did watch episode 1, but not the rest of the show, and I do remember that now. Yeah, I remember
So that gadget just allows him to stay as Bruce Banner.
One
That's
day
all
on
it
a
is.
beach, if I can
They were in
recall.
they were in a car first, and he
Yeah.
explains the gadget, and then they go onto the beach, and then they have like a throwing contest. As
Yeah.
Hulks.
But yeah, it's cool to see him. Like, yeah, got some cool cinematic shots of Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man going through a mutation, whatever
Yeah,
that means.
like, wow.
Are we following the cartoons? Do you remember the old 90s
I
cartoons?
know he turns
Spider-Man?
into some like tarantula monster or something like that.
He gets 6 arms, dude.
Yeah.
He gets 6.
I've
Oh,
seen,
he
like,
actually do
clips.
that with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, where he has like 6 CGI arms.
Gosh,
What are we
that's
gonna-
that's gonna be They might have to say that for the end of the movie or like the finale.
Potentially, yeah.
But then we got May Parker's funeral. Pretty sad and depressing.
Dude, he's depressed. It's
So
so
depressed.
So peak, dude.
I know.
Oh, it's so.
He's sad and broken, depressed. And then there's who was this person who's locked up? Like,
Oh, interesting. But that's the same costume as the person in the hooded figure, no? It's
I
the
think
same
that's a
colour green.
woman. Like the way they're
Is
sitting.
are we saying that Sadie? Yes, Sadie Sink, yeah.
Yeah, like, yeah, I think that could be a woman who's sitting down. So yeah, people are saying that it's Jean Grey online.
Which I don't understand. I'm going to be honest. I still don't understand
I don't know.
why, of all the mutants you could choose, why Jean Grey? You know, out of literally everyone, a character from like a main stable of X-Men or something, or maybe doing a brand new take, and the X-Men are going to be like a young cast, and then
Yeah.
that'll make sense.
That
like
would
have
make
like
sense.
a young X-Men, then that'll make sense. But why Jean Grey?
Yeah, it's a very odd choice, but who knows? Why Jean Grey? Curious.
Because there's so much leaks and rumors that it is Jean Grey, I'll just have to agree with him and say, yeah, it probably is.
Probably is. Who
There's
knows?
there's too many people saying it's Jean Grey, so I'll have to agree and say, yeah, sure, it's Jean Grey.
Spider-Man goes in, saves an old lady in a tank. I don't know who
And then
this
this
is.
scene was weird. Like they just lose their minds, like the soldiers, the guards. Or something.
Yeah,
Weird.
their minds are all like. So someone with like mind control is controlling them.
Yeah.
I don't know who this guy is.
This is that guy. He is in that TV show.
Oh, he's a TV show character.
Yeah, not a Marvel TV show. It
Oh,
was
okay.
the Ben Stiller's TV show.
Oh, okay. Never seen that one.
Severance. He's in Severance. That's
Oh,
all I
okay.
recognize.
I have no idea who he could be. Like a lawyer or like a
Well,
like a
Spider-Man's in a
detective.
Spider-Man costume. So they're not speaking to him one-to-one on a personal level, so he must be a villain, right? The
Oh,
Spider-Man's
yeah.
in his costume, and he's
Maybe.
speaking to him. And this here, that's Sadie Sink.
Everyone says it's Sadie Sink.
This is Sadie Sink here. Because
Hmm.
we've seen leaked images of her wearing that clothes. the
Okay.
yellow hood.
Interesting.
And that's why I thought, because she's wearing a green jacket, right?
Yeah.
She was probably the one that's tied up on that chair.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be her. It could be her. And then we got this guy
There we
from
go.
the post-credit scene of Homecoming. He's back.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
Homecoming. Finally. After this, so many years. Finally.
Damn.
He's showing up as the Scorpion. Finally.
9 years later, and he's finally here. And he's
somebody's
fighting
knocking
him.
on my door. Give me a moment. Sorry.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm back.
Cool. So let me go back to the trailer. Yeah. Then it cuts to them fighting, and then it's this cool cut to Spider-Man. Very cinematic shot of him swinging
Oh,
outside.
that's so good.
I actually like that.
So damn good.
It's a great scene. Really like bright and vibrant. Then you have Frank Castle, the Punisher.
Frank
He's
Castle is
doing his
back.
thing. Yeah, but then,
This him with it's giving me bad signs, dude. I don't like it. Why are they on a rooftop like this?
yeah, what's going on? And then he's on a tank and he's swinging the tank. You know, he knocks into a door.
Rewind. Character on the bus. Who is that?
Just a random character.
There's one X-Men character that has
Oh,
hair that is
you
black and
think
white.
it's Rogue?
Rogue, yeah, Rogue.
Interesting. Is that what people are saying?
And she's young. It's a young Rogue. So it could be a young X-Men cast that we're going to be seeing,
Yeah.
which will be different to the. But what doesn't make sense is like Professor X and Magneto. They're both showing up in Doomsday. So how is that going to work with this version of like this world of Spider? It's weird. It's crazy. I need to know about it.
I am very curious. Like, wonder what that's all going to be about. And then we got this shot of him saving a man. With like looking like Gotham City, like with how gloomy it looks.
It is dark. I can't lie. It is.
That is such a gloomy looking city. Then you have this pretty cool shot. Like I like that.
These are all comic, like the comic posters from pages.
Yeah, it looks like very comic-y shots.
No, but it is. It literally is.
Yeah.
It's literally a 1-for-1 copy of a comic book. So.
And then you have, it looks like a group of assassins, mainly, probably the Hand. People are saying this is the Hand from Daredevil season 2.
I was thinking the Ring, the 10 Rings guy. 10 Rings?
Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings. Maybe.
Yeah.
But what's going on with his eyes? Like, I don't know what's going on there.
People zoomed in and said it is MJ he's looking at, potentially.
Is it?
But that's another case of the mutation. Like, there's something going on in his body and he's mutating. And he might be putting MJ in harm's way. Don't know. But this scene here, he's doesn't have a hat. He's not wearing a mask.
So they all know what he looks like.
And we don't know. Yeah, they all know what he looks like. But he could be mutated as well. It could be a different face.
Yeah. People are saying that other characters are in this shot.
Yeah,
it's
so
empty.
obvious. It's so obvious.
People are saying that Daredevil's probably here. Maybe the Hulk's there. Maybe Punisher is like there. I don't know.
Jean Grey. Jean Grey's there.
Because you got all these characters here, and you've got this dead space right here. Like.
But to be honest with you, it would be cool if it is just Spider-Man on his own taking these people out, because it's Spider.
Yeah, it could be cool.
Spider-Man can take him out.
It's Spider-Man. But yeah, Spider-Man Brand New Day. And then he's meeting MJ and Ned. Friendly Neighborhood, Spider-Man. And yeah, looking forward to July 31st. That's the trailer.
This trailer did rounds, dude. It had over 700 million views across all social media in 24 hours.
Yeah, it broke records. It became like the highest viewed looking trailer of all time.
Yeah, that title was it was held by GTA 6 Trailer 2 or something like that. And no, this is the big one, bro. Like, Batman ain't doing these numbers, Superman ain't doing these numbers. It's fine. It's too hype, man.
It's really hype. I'm looking forward to it. The trailer looks stunning. But now the real
in June, right?
July
31st.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Do you know what's funny?
What's that?
This trailer was leaked in December. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
This trailer was leaked in at the end of December, and then everyone was, but it was shown in such a dodgy way. People thought it was fake.
Yeah.
But no, there's some scenes in that trailer that showed up in this one.
It did, yeah. Like a lot of like the I think some of the action scenes were in it. I think I
Yeah.
saw some of them.
Like
But-
the Glasgow scene specifically,
Yeah.
tank, that was it.
They were all in it.
Dude, how is Sony keep getting leaked on, bro? Like the Crunchyroll, the Spider-Man trailers, like this
They need to work up on that.
Yeah.
But now the real question is, which movie's gonna do better in the box office, Spider-Man or Supergirl? Because I know that's coming out. That's coming out
That's
in
not even, that's not
June,
even
like
comparison.
June the 26th.
It's the big one, dude. It's Spider-Man. The bigger
Yeah.
question is, will Spider-Man or Avengers Doomsday? What will be bigger?
That's a good question. Spider-Man or Avengers Doomsday?
Depending on how the Avengers Doomsday is, it's hard to tell. Because like
Yeah.
both Supergirl and Spider-Man trailers has been released. Supergirl's doesn't really look that. I'm gonna be real. Spider-Man is gonna dwarf Supergirl's box office.
Someone says that Supergirl will beat Spider-Man.
Are you high?
Oh, they said that in 2025, so that's an old prediction. Damn.
That's what I don't know what this.
That's crazy. Supergirl's expected to beat Spider-Man. Wow, that is interesting. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of the. It's Spider-Man is an iconic character. He's one of the big three, you know. Supergirl is more of like I see her as like the spin-off to Superman, you know. So who knows, you know. It all depends on whether or not Spider-Man is a good film or not, you know.
That's true, but like the hype, you know, the No Way Home's hype. We've waited so long for this.
Yeah,
Next one.
No Way Home was so.
It ended on such a massive cliffhanger as well. Very
Yeah.
sad and depressing one.
And then you have the Venom stuff as well.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on with that? Like, is he gonna be Venom in the movie or not? Who knows?
And also the stuff with Miles Morales. Like, I don't see how you can add Miles Morales this early. I think
No,
you'd
they're gonna have to
a
wait
bit.
till Secret Wars to do that.
Secret Wars or later, because I feel like this Tom Holland Spider-Man has a lot to give, and I feel like
Yeah.
if we just add Miles now, it just takes it away.
Yeah, I want to see
I
more
want
Tom.
Tom Holland to be much older,
Yeah,
and then introduce Miles, and then be like a mentor.
I don't,
'Cause
yeah, we don't
it'll
need
feel
him
wi-
now because we still got the Spider-Verse films to look forward to.
True that as well.
Yeah, so that's fine. I don't mind waiting until then.
Yeah, because you don't want to cannibalize both Spider-Man's like, I guess, ratings or whatnot.
Yeah, you don't want to do
And
that.
have one Spider-Man outshine the other Spider-Man. So just wait a bit. And do it when it's time for Tom Holland to step away, I guess.
Pretty much.
And then have Miles.
Then have Miles afterwards. But I think the real question is, will it be Doomsday or Dune 3 that does well in the box office? I think that's probably...
What did June do to? What did June 2 do in the box office?
Doom Part 2 box office. It grossed 714 million at the box office.
Yeah, the Avengers will be it.
Yeah, it's an Avengers film,
it's been
dude.
so long.
It's
been so long. since
It's a
we've had
movie that's going to have all the X-Men in, all the original Avengers in, the Fantastic Four are going to be in it. It's going to be like... It's going to be an event, dude. People are going to watch Doomsday. It's so obvious.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be watching both anyway, so
Yeah,
it doesn't even matter.
doesn't even matter. God, that's going to be interesting. Anyway, that's that. Looking forward to all these films coming out. Wow. It's going to be a stacked year of movies. Like, that is insane. Got this film coming out, got that film coming out. Damn.
this, that, panic attack.
Damn, we've got a lot of films coming out. But we're going to move on to another interesting news update. And it's mainly still kind of superheroes, but talking about Incredibles 3, I think they just announced that the movie is coming in 2 years' time, the third one.
Stop announcing things that are ways away, please.
Yeah.
Just stop. Please stop. Stop announcing things this early. It has to end.
Yeah, it has to. Like,
I mean, I'm excited. Like Incredibles.
oh yeah,
Like,
Incredibles is great.
hopefully, it'll be better than the second one. But
I don't really remember the second one that much. I know there was like a plot twist in
it was
the
bad.
middle bit. From what I remember, I thought it was okay, but not as good as the first one. I might need to go back and rewatch it. It's been like years.
It was mainly focused on Helen, and she wasn't interested whatsoever.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. She was like the main character of that film, and then the baby was also a big part of it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that movie is coming out in 2 years' time. That is 2 years.
This is a
gosh.
weird announcement. Why? What was this a part of? Did you say it randomly? Oh yeah, we're making this. And
Yeah,
it'll be coming
it
out in
does.
2
It
years.
seems
It's just
like
like
it.
a random.
Just a random like update. Hey, we're just announcing that it's coming out and it's ending. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that film. I hope they age up the cast.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because they'll have to hopefully.
They need to. They need to. And speaking of sequels, we've also got another sequel announcement by the director himself. Let me just get this up. Where's my bookmarks? Here we are. So James Cameron says Avatar 4 is very likely to happen.
And water is wet.
Yeah. It's the most obvious announcement of all time, you know. Because of the box office, it's made over $1 billion now, so they're going to make more. They're going to make more.
Yeah, easy. Yeah.
I hope they do something different with the story, though, because this one just felt like a copy and pasted version of the second.
Which is crazy. A lot of people say that as well. I'm surprised he went that direction.
It's because
Being
they were
like a
filmed back to back, the second and the third one, so they just share the same story beats, you know. But yeah, I just want a new story, like a fresh take. No more of the ocean stuff. Just come on, let's do something different. Something different.
There was it's a bit old now, but the Oscar thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Michael B. Jordan won.
Michael
Well
B.
done.
Jordan won. Timothée Chalamet's
He got nothing.
his film got nothing at all.
Yeah, he got nada.
He got nada. I generally think it's because he's a bit too cocky, and then the people that are voting were like, "Nah, I can't get this guy have a trophy."
Yeah.
I think that's probably what it was.
I think so. I mean, they wrote the Oscars way before anyway.
Well, now this is before the statement
Controversy.
on
Yeah.
the opera and whatnot. But there's a speech he made at the Golden Globes, I think. One of the award shows, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm on the verge of greatness to do great things." Like, all right, relax, dude. I know you're young, but just don't let it get to your head. It took
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio many years
Yeah.
to win an Oscar.
We'll take him a little.
Who
Who
I
knows?
need to watch Sinners.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
go on,
film's
sorry.
been out for ages now. I watched it months ago. It's great.
Yeah, so yeah, I need to get on that. I need to watch it. I did see like if white people are upset, like why, they always have to make white people the bad one in the film. Like, bro, make your own film. I did see that controversial thing about the best animated film, and it went to
Oh, was it
Demon
K-pop?
Hunters.
Yeah, that won the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oscars. It's the second Sony film to win it. I know a lot of people were mad because they wanted Chainsaw Man to be nominated, and
Chainsaw Man wasn't even
it
nominated.
wasn't. No, they wanted
But
Chainsaw
my
Man.
question is, was it better than Zootopia 2?
Yes,
It was?
I think it was. I mean, I like Zootopia too, but I think it's because that's probably a hot take.
Was it a sequel? Are you saying?
Yeah, it's a sequel. The thing with Zootopia 2 is that it's already like characters that we know. Like it's at least with K-pop, it's brand new, and it's like, whoa, new characters. Who are these girls? Zootopia 2, it's like, okay, I know Nick, I know Judy, I know the gist. I even saw the twist along. It's a good film. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, I've not seen it
you
yet,
know what
but-
to get from that film. But with K-pop, it was very surprising. I wasn't expecting to like it. So maybe Zootopia 2, that was a good film, but I wouldn't have been disappointed either way. I think whether this film or Zootopia 2, I would have been fine with it. But I get why this movie won. I don't think they like to award sequels. You know, I mean, what was the last sequel that was nominated that wasn't Toy Story 3 or 4?
You're right, they don't like nominating. Like June 2, the best film of that year got snubbed.
Yeah. They wanted to
just
give they wanted to give it to
crazy.
original new stuff, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah. But then, like, how is Chainsaw Man not on that list? How is
Again, that's kind of a sequel as well. It's continuing the events of the TV
right?
show.
Yeah, season 2,
And even
right,
Demon
yeah.
Slayer is a sequel, which is continuing the events of season 4. It's not like a movie you can just sort of walk in, watch, and then walk out. You know, it's kind of need to know the rest of the story.
I don't even think Demon Hunters was that good, though, bro. It's not even. And it has one song. They keep singing the same golden song, and even in the film, it's not even finished. It's not.
Yeah.
They had to sing a different song in the end, which is just. Yeah. But talking about films that aren't, I did watch Scream 7.
Oh, you
HD.
finally watched it.
Yeah, it's on websites now. Bro, that
Nice.
film is a steaming pile of shit. I don't even know how it's breaking these records of like the highest grossing Scream film. This film was what? I'm promising you now, they're probably just buying tickets and not showing up or something. Like, what do you mean?
I think it's because Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox are in it. People love them. They are the OGs, dude. Like, I think it's that nostalgia. And also, I think a lot of people are going into this film not knowing a whole lot about it. They just see Nev Campbell, Courtney Cox, and Shaggy from Scooby-Doo back in it. And they're like, yes, let's go and watch
It would have
it.
been so much better if it was Stu as a killer, bro.
Yeah, it would have been.
Not this AI. This film goes off the rails in that third act.
Yeah, it was baffling. Yeah, like the killers being the lady and that one guy from the psych ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been.
The third one.
Yeah, the third one got
patients
killed
in
off.
psych ward.
Yeah. Yeah, this film to me felt like filler. You know, it just didn't really feel like a continuation. It just felt like another adventure with Courtney Cox and Nev Campbell. You know, I kind of would have preferred it if McKenna Grace was the main character. She seems like a better actress.
Yeah, the Neve's daughter in this was shit.
Yeah,
She wasn't that.
I wasn't really.
Ken Grace, yeah.
Should have been her. And
I mean, she's the one that got killed in the theater, right?
yeah, that was
She
her.
the one-
That was her.
Yeah, yeah.
But then they brought back the two other twins from the Scream 6 and 5. It was kind of...
Did they die in it? I don't even know.
No,
Did
they're
die?
alive. They survived. They lived.
It just... I hate how easy it is to knock somebody out in this film. It's like one little tap, knocked out for the rest of the film. It happened so often in this film as well.
Way too
like
many
one
times.
little bump, you're knocked out.
Way too many times.
So, and then the guy, he had the laptop and he's like trying to see if AI can work.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill you, Sydney. I'm gonna do this to you. Like, why would you say that? Just say hello. You know what I'm saying? Why did I feel like a threatening message if you wanted to see if the AI was working or whatnot? It's so.
Yeah, that was a bad scene as well. I didn't really like any of the characters in it, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's cool seeing the old cast back, but I don't know. It kind of felt a bit bland, you know?
It was very bland, dude. Because of the pre-production troubles,
Yeah.
right? Like, they had like rework the script and all this stuff, and then they had like
Yeah.
time constraint, and then this is what we got.
I know. I'm not going to lie, I was missing Jenna Ortega. I was like, she was a far better character, and her sister, Melissa. Like,
I think what the plan was to have her become a killer and kill off her sister in the opening act or something.
interesting.
And then the film would have been like a whodunit. Is Melissa really the killer now or whatnot? We would have played off that.
I mean, Melissa was starting to go down a dark path in those movies. Like, she was getting a bit like, whoa, calm down, girl. Like, she was really going through it.
And then when you don't have those two actors anymore, you have to like create an entirely new script.
Yeah, and the script is not good. I didn't like it.
Yeah, it was bad.
I think Paramount should like beg them to come back, apologize to them, you know, and like get like a.
In Scream 5, we see a scene of Sydney, right, and she's pushing a pram.
Was it 5 or 4?
Scream 5.
Sydney pram. Are you sure it was 5? You're right. It is M5. I thought this was in 4.
So who is that kid?
Oh, in the movie, doesn't she have other children? In the beginning, she's on a Zoom call with her, like, I don't know who it is, but you see her other children on that call, and I think...
Were they non-existent in this film? Where did they go?
Yeah, they went on holiday or something like that. Like, I do remember that scene.
What they said?
Yeah, they were like somewhere. They went somewhere with like an aunt or a grandmother or someone like that.
Okay, I don't recall that at all.
Yeah, I do remember that scene.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, I thought this was Scream 4. I got them mixed up. Huh. But yeah.
Because Scream 4, she was younger and it was a cousin that tried killing her.
That's it, yeah. Interesting, okay. But yeah, I don't really have much to say. I just thought it was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah, 100%.
A bit of a letdown. Although the cinema went crazy for Courtney Cox when she came out of the car, like when she knocked down.
Which is another thing that didn't make any sense. She wasn't even there to see what was happening. What if it was just some guy playing pranks and he's running on the street?
Yeah.
And just runs him over. What if it wasn't the bad guy? What if you just killed an innocent guy playing a harmless prank?
I wasn't a big fan of her character in this film. She seemed a bit of a jerk, like the way she was acting. Like the whole interview scene.
Yeah, it was bad. And then it feels like he just killed off Dewey for no reason. It's weird.
Yeah, that was also like, that was disappointing. I mean, I didn't mind that because it did, I don't know, I think...
It was leading to something, that's why.
Because, I mean, by the 5th film, you're like, okay, the old cast, they've been here for a while, let's have new blood, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then if you're just going to bring him back in the first place, like, what's killing him?
It's crazy.
The plan is the plan until it's not the plan.
Yeah. But Scream 8 is coming. I am very curious to see what they're going to do with that one. I still like the franchise a lot, so I want to see where they go with it.
I don't know what they can do.
I think the next one should be the finale, like the grand finale.
Nah, man. If it makes money, dude, they'll never end.
Yeah. It's just what more can you do with the stories, you know? Like, a part of me thinks that they should have ended it with Scream 5, you know? Or even 6. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, Scream 5 would have made sense to end it. How did Scream 5 end? Do you remember?
No, I don't actually. Scream 5, how did that end? Oh, yeah, now I kind of remember. It was the boyfriend who was the killer. Melissa's boyfriend.
In the old house.
On the old house. I think that would have been a better ending, actually, because Sydney was there, Gail was there, and they killed off a legendary character. Yeah. Yeah, I think they should have ended it there. But yeah, that's Scream 7. I'm guessing you didn't see Wuthering Heights as well.
Uh-oh. Not that film.
Not that film, no. I don't recommend it. I just thought it was a bit sloppy. It's a pretty sloppy movie. I did see a film called Anniversary. It was a very like Black Mirror-y type movie. It's called The Change. I don't know why. Yeah,
What is this?
Yeah, it's a movie on Netflix that came out last year. I saw that like a couple of days ago. It's about this guy who meets a girl who is very like, you know, centrist politics. She's very in the middle on politics, and it's because of that it starts to divide her family. Then she gets into a group of centrists, and stuff happens. That's all I'll say. It's very engaging, but I wish there was more to the story, you know.
Okay.
But it's very Black Mirror-y, you know. It's like a Black Mirror episode, you know.
But it's a film.
But it's a film, yeah.
Black Mirror, but if it was a film.
Yeah, pretty much.
I watched Kung Fu Panda 4.
Damn, not seen that one yet.
Skip it. It's so
good.
shit.
I haven't seen those
so
films in
bad.
years. In years. I did see the first one a couple of months ago, but I haven't seen the second and third one in many, many years. So I barely remember what happened in
I would
those
say part 4 had huge potential, but it just shat the bed. It was so crap.
Oh man.
Like, can I get into spoilers? Can I?
Yeah, spoiler away. I'm probably not gonna see it anyway.
So the main villain, right, is a reptile, like a gecko.
Okay.
So it's small, but her ability, she's based it on sorcery, and she can shapeshift into anyone. But
Okay.
even though she can shapeshift into anyone, she can't use their kung fu ability. So
Yeah.
she needs this green staff that Poe had.
Okay.
Poe, I've not seen Poe use this staff ever, but they just written it in and said, "Oh yeah, that old turtle guy gave it me." Point, so it's his now. And with that purple staff, he can like control the spirit realm. Maybe
Okay.
it was mentioned in the previous films. I don't remember. But you can use this staff of this and connect it to the spirit realm.
Okay.
And even if somebody steals the staff, they can't use it because it needs to be given to them.
Yeah.
And then Poe got himself in a situation where he had to give the staff to somebody else because he was trapped and he needed help to escape.
I
But
see.
And he gives it to this fox. This fox betrays it and gives it to this mantis, the gecko person that can transform into other people.
Yeah.
So this gecko, she opens up the spirit realm, and guess who shows up?
Who's
Tai
that?
Long, the bad guy from the first film.
Wow.
Steals his ability. Now she's got his ability. Then she summons the guy from the second film, which was the peacock or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Dove. Steals his kung fu abilities, and then summons the guy from the third Kung Fu Panda film. Steals all of his abilities, bro. And
My
then
gosh.
all the other previous Dragon Warriors, steals their abilities. And when it gets to the final showdown, guess how long that fight is?
How long? Like 20 minutes?
3 minutes.
Oh my
3
gosh. That sounds
It's
awful.
a 3-minute fight.
That is bad.
Halfway through the fight, she metamorphoses into all of these beings that she can transform into. So she can transform into Tai Long, the Ox, all the previous Dragon Warriors, the Crocodile. She ends up transforming with like a huge Megazord, like a combination of all of them.
Oh yeah.
And that fight lasts only a minute, and then she
Gosh.
transforms into Poe at the end and starts fighting Poe versus Poe. It's it had so much potential. I actually got interested when she started summoning like Tai Long and the other like previous villains and stealing their abilities. Oh, this is interesting. Now we're gonna get somewhere. And then the final fight is 3 minutes, dude. It's so.
What about the serious Furious 5 people? Are they in it?
Not in it. They're not in the film.
Damn, what's the point?
They're not.
Sounds like a spin-off. Damn.
It's such a shit film, bro. Oh.
Damn. So where are they?
Yeah, they're not in the film. They make a cameo appearance in the end, but their voice actors aren't there.
Oh no.
Basically, Poe is tasked on finding the next Dragon Warrior that will replace him. That's
Okay.
the main plot of this film. And at the start of the film, Tai Long appears and he like ruins this mine or something, and then obviously that intrigues Poe, and he
Okay.
goes and has a help from this fox that later betrays him. But this fox ends up, like, oh, I'm sorry, Poe, I didn't mean to betray you. Does that whole shtick, which we've seen many times.
Oh yeah, we've seen it.
And she ends up being the next Dragon Warrior. And then when they're at the temple, the Furious 5 show up, and then she goes through the same obstacle courses that they've gone through in like a 1 minute montage. It was shit. The film
Gosh.
was shit. Had so much potential. It was just shit.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't see it. It sounds like poop. Sounds like poop.
Like it would have been better if the final fight was 10 minutes long,
Yeah.
and Poe was like, "Hey, I've beaten these people before. I know their tricks. Even though you know their kung fu abilities, you will not beat me because I've beaten these people before. I've beaten Tai Long. I've beaten the ox. I've beaten the dove or the bird, whatever it is in the second film."
Yeah, I don't remember that
And
one.
then the gecko's like, "Okay, I will transform into the previous Dragon Warriors then, or whatever." And then Poe's like, "Yeah, but I was big fans of these Dragon Warriors. I've talking about these guys for ages before I was a Dragon Warrior, so I know all these guys' special moves as well." So he beats them. And then what should have happened was, and then, okay, well, can you beat this now? And then she transforms into Poe.
God.
And then they will have like Poe versus Poe. That would
sounds
have been so much.
Yeah. Like
That would have been so much better, but they didn't.
Would
do
have
that.
been.
They just did something.
Gosh.
Like a short 3-minute fight.
God, the villain's plan sounds like the end of Secret Invasion, with Daenerys acquiring all of the powers of previous Avengers.
Oh god.
Oh gosh, that sounds
Sounds
awful.
worse for a live action film. Or a
Yeah,
live action
I didn't watch it, but I just saw spoilers of it. And then Rhodey is a scroll, which is
Oh, that's
awful. Yeah. I don't think people realize that Agent Hill is dead in the MCU. A lot of people don't realize that. Don't you know Maria Hill from, in the first Avengers, there was that lady with like brown hair who's always by Nick Fury's side. She had short hair.
Oh, her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they killed her off in that show years ago. And a lot of people don't even realize that. or forgot about it. It's kind of sad because she was. It always seemed like she was going to have like more to do in the MCU.
Yeah, same with the other guy, right? That was by Nick Fury's side. Scott? Is it Scott? Is his name?
I don't remember a Scotty, but yeah,
But
I
he
suppose
was
so.
like the right hand man of Nick Fury, right? Same with this woman. Yeah, I recognize her, but there's a guy version of her.
Was it Coulson?
Coulson?
He had a TV
Coulson,
show
yeah.
for 7 seasons, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Where is he? Did he die as well? Did he come back? What's going on with Coulson?
So after he
Coulson gonna show up in
died,
the
after he died in Avengers, they brought him back to life in S.H.I.E.L.D. And then he's had this whole season of why is he back? How did he get back? And it just continues his story in S.H.I.E.L.D. So
How did he get back? Spoil it for me.
I don't remember. It was like a special programming. Like he was sent to an island. I never finished it. There's still it was ongoing after I stopped watching it. I gave up after season 3.
Oh damn! How did it go for 7 seasons then? How the hell?
People say that it gets better apparently, but I just got bored of it. And also they start to stray away from the main MCU timeline, so it becomes pointless.
Oh,
Like
that's
they do their own
I know
thing.
they've introduced
They did Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider's going to be replaced anyway, so there's no point now.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've added Ghost Rider, and then apparently Ryan Reynolds is going to be playing a new Ghost Rider, but I don't think it's confirmed.
Yeah, that's what I heard. But nah. Pretty let down. Had some good twists and turns in the first season, but yeah, it's fine. But speaking of twists and turns, what are your opinions on subverting expectations? Can they be good or bad? So like in Game of
I
Thrones.
mean, it depends.
Yeah.
It depends, dude. Because it can be. I think if it's done in the right way, it could be amazing. Could be done so well. But then you could get Star Wars. You know, the Star Wars situation where they subverted it in the worst ways.
Yeah.
Went down, and then it just ruined the sequel trilogy, in my opinion.
Pretty much ruined it.
There was no going back. That's like the worst way you could subvert expectations.
I think it can be done well.
It could be done well. There's good ways and bad ways. Yeah.
It depends on what it is, you know. Because I think Dany's subverting expectation on her being the Mad Queen, it was rushed, but I kind of see the idea there, you know. I do see the vision.
Why did she turn evil again?
So basically, she comes to Westeros, and the moment she comes there, all of her like elite alliances get annihilated. Her dragon gets killed or taken away by the White Walker King. Her best friend is executed in front of her, Melisandre. I think she just she had enough. And then there was a scene after the Battle of Winterfell where she looked around and no one was speaking to her. And she was sort of like, wow, I am not liked here. So she just sort of felt like, let me just end it all and let me start anew.
I understand getting revenge and stuff like that. But where's the... How did she become evil? Like at the end of it, how did she...
It was
she evil in the end? I don't even know.
Yeah, Cersei basically like... so she stormed King's Landing, and then everyone was like, hey, Cersei, ring the bells. Like, Dany's here. And then she's like, okay, let me ring the bells. And then they finally ring the bells, and Dany's like, nope, I'm going to burn it all down. Because I just think she didn't trust Cersei, you know, because she trusted Cersei with Melisandre. She actually, for a brief moment, surrendered in that episode in order to get her back. But then Cersei was like, nah, I'm going to kill her. And I think that triggered something in her to just go down the dark side. It would have been better if it was fleshed out a bit more, you know?
Yeah, because it's weird. It's, yeah, because it happened so fast.
Yeah.
Because it happened so fast, it could be like one of those like lapse in judgment things. But no, she just turned evil. She's evil or something. Apparently, it
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
Other subversions of expectations. We also have Madara being killed by Black Zetsu. Like, that's another big one.
It kind of makes sense though. And to be honest with you, because I did rewatch Shippuden, the whole Madara stuff, I did think when he became the Sage of Six Paths, it did feel like Madara was overstaying his welcome. It was getting boring seeing Madara, to be honest with you. I liked the Madara before the Six Paths, then the white haired version. Hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then it was explained that the scrolls were manipulated by Black Zetsu and whatnot. That makes sense because he's been there since Kaguya was locked up or whatnot, put away. And then, Madara summoning Kaguya. But yeah, because like even during the scene where Naruto was dying, Sasuke was dying, and then they were speaking to the Sage of Six Paths. Even the Sage of Six Paths even mentioned that Madara started to take shape of his mum. So it was.
There was some foreshadowing, yeah.
So I think it's fine. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm a bit indifferent, but yeah, it did cause a bit of an outrage when that happened.
Yeah, if first time watching it, you're like, this is the way this character is gonna go out with a wet fart. Damn.
Yeah.
But it on a second watch through, third watch through, many watch throughs, it does. Madara definitely overstays his welcome, bro. He was getting stale.
Yeah, it might be also because of the pacing as well. Like, it did go on for a long time, that entire fight.
Yeah. He was fighting everyone, dude. He was fighting Obito at some point. He was fighting the Tailed Beast. He was fighting Guy. He was fighting so many characters.
I think they needed to condense that arc, I think that's what happened. If it didn't go on for too long, I think people would have been fine with it.
It's time for Madara to go home.
Yeah, I see your point, yeah. Other subversions of expectations. L's death in Death Note. People thought that he was going to be the final boss villain when they were watching it, but then he gets killed off like just over halfway in Death Note. And then he's replaced by another character, Nia.
Leo, yeah, it was stupid.
I thought it was interesting because I was like, wait, L's dead, but there's still more episodes of the show. What's going to happen?
It's like you get rid of L. For what reason? Just to replace him with a better version of L? Stupid. It was so dumb.
Another one on the list. Who do I have? Oh, Star Wars The Last Jedi. We talked about this a bit, but yeah, it's Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. Possibly the king of subverting expectations. So what was the expectation for Luke in The Last Jedi? What did you think was going to happen when you watched this scene? When you saw him come back?
Well, we know that he was trapped on this island, right?
Yeah, that's it.
And he needed rescuing. And there was like an alert sent out to R2-D2 or something, and R2-D2 knew where he was or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it ends with Rey giving Luke Skywalker his own lightsaber back.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the next film, whatever happened behind the scenes. Like, what's his name?
Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson's like, nah, this is my Star Wars now. I'm gonna do this. Fuck what the fans think. Luke Skywalker fell from grace. This guy was close enough to kill his nephew.
I know, that was insane.
Even though he like stopped Darth Vader from becoming evil and made him good, this guy was gonna kill his own nephew. It's like, what? Come on, watch. It's so stupid. What would have been better is if it was just a continuation, and maybe it didn't need to subvert your expectation. It just Luke Skywalker could have just stayed the same. Like, even if it was just, it would have been boring or whatnot. But
I was expecting something like, I don't know, he goes to the old Jedi temple and he discovers a big secret about the Jedis. I don't know. They could have done
anything. They could have done anything that would have helped out. But no, let's just get rid of him. Let's kill him. It's so
yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, that man. What a fall from grace. What a fall from grace. And then on the list, we have Doctor Strange, The Multiverse of Madness, the entirety of the film. So I think a lot of people are expecting a multiverse of madness, but they just got a sort of a wet fart with that one. The people just were like...
wet fart. Yeah. It was like a small montage where he does go through many multiverses, and that lasts like a minute, and that's it.
Yeah, I was expecting so much more from this film. I was so disappointed. I think this was the first major disappointment for the MCU, like the first one. Eternals was not good, but I didn't hate it that much. I just thought, okay, it's a new set of characters, a new world. It is what it is. This one was a letdown.
Yeah, I've not seen the Eternals yet.
After all those years, you've not seen it?
Yeah, I've still seen.
Damn. I don't know if you're missing out on much. I mean, if you want to like see it and just sort of like see what all the fuss is about, then yeah.
Yeah, I could watch it. I just
put it in the background.
Yeah.
But I just feel like it's a bit... I mean, they finally reference it in Captain America Brave New World, which is like, oh, after all this time, they finally reference it. It's like, okay. I guess I got that, but...
I guess shows that subverted your expectations in the good way. I mean, the best example by far would probably be Attack on Titan.
Oh yeah, that's like the king of subverting expectations. It's like
no one fucking knew Eren was going to be the way he would have been, like, and end up like that.
Not even insane. That. I just didn't. How did you think the show was going to end after you watched season 1? Like where did you think it was going to go?
With Eren killing all the Titans, like you said.
Because I was thinking, yeah. I don't know. I didn't think there'd be a world beyond the ocean. That was the most obvious thing for me. That was ever since. What was it? Like, there was a moment where I was like, aha, there's a world out there. It was. It might have been. You know when it's after they defeat Rod Rice. They meet Keith Shadis, and then Keith talks about his time with Grisha. And then Keith is like talking to Grisha in the flashback about being outside of the walls. And he's like, how did you get out here? And then I'm like, oh, snap. Are there people out there? So
beyond the walls. Beyond the walls, yeah. Beyond the walls. Yeah, but not beyond the ocean.
Oh, that one was obvious because of Reiner, Bertel, and Annie. You know, like these three. Like,
yeah, but we didn't.
I always.
Don't know,
yeah.
Yeah, I always beyond the walls. Being beyond the walls is fine because it's still on the same island. That's totally fine. That makes sense. But beyond the ocean is an entirely new civilization out there. Like that's what like blew my mind.
Oh, really?
That wasn't even That wasn't foreshadowed at all.
I just always assumed that there were people beyond, like, all around the world. I just assumed, you know. I just always thought that, you know.
No, because the way the world was set up is like this is the last of humanity.
They did say that.
The walls are closing in. We've had these giant walls on the outskirts, but that's been closed down. So we've been pushed in and pushed in and pushed in. So you'll automatically assume that the entire world has already been overrun with Titans, right?
Yeah.
But no, it was not.
I think for me, like, the biggest one was Grisha actually being a victim, you know. I always thought he was going to be the main villain towards the end of the series because of, like, all he was doing, you know, killing the Rice family. I'm like, oh, is he going to be, like, some final boss dude? But
yeah, and he was being manipulated by Eren all along as well.
yeah, I felt kind of bad for him towards the end. Like, damn. I think what shocked me was finding out that... what was a moment that subverted my expectations? Probably like the Bertel and Reiner reveal. Like, because I thought Grisha was going to be the Colossal Titan. There was a theory after season 1 where someone said that he could be the Colossal Titan because he just magically disappeared, just like Grisha, and no one knew where he was.
Right.
So that's why I assumed that, but no. I had no idea. Had no idea where it was going to go. And pretty much everything they talked about regarding the Titan curse and like living 13 years and that, what was it? Not the female Titan, the smiling Titan being the one to being Dinah. Now that was like, whoa, okay. That was all crazy. But then season 4, I think season 4 as a whole was like subverting expectations over and over again. Because I thought like when that season began that everyone was on the same side. Like, okay, Eren and the gang, they have a plan. They're going to kill the Malian soldiers. But then you find out, oh no, Eren came here all on his own. What? And then you think Zeke's on their side, but he's not on their side. But then he is on their side. It's like that whole back and forth. All of that was great.
True, yeah. Dude, I wish we get like a reanimation of season 4. Like Mappa is probably at its best right now in terms of animation. If they go back and redo it, bro,
I think they started to get good during like the end of part 2 and like around 2022, like just before the final movies came out. That's when they started to get really like good.
Yeah,
because there was that one episode with Flock in season 4 part 2 that blew everyone's minds. It was, what was it, season 4 episode like 10? No, 11. Wait. Oh, it'll be episode 29. That's so confusing now. Or was it 27? Yeah, 27.
I don't
this
like
one.
the way they number the episode. It's weird.
Yeah, it's episode 27 of season 4, but it's episode 10 of part 2. But yeah, this episode was the episode where I was like, okay, Mappa are finally like, they've got their groove. Like Falco looked stunning, and like they had a lot of cool action in this episode, you know. But yeah, like, and that was Yes. And then the Rumbling episode came out after that one, and then the movies.
It did suck that like their first test was my favorite arc.
Yeah, it was the season 4 part 1. It was
because that was them getting familiar with the world and the characters and like.
It was a new studio. It was like they were they were warming up, you know.
Yeah.
I remember the controversy behind all of this. Like, I remember. Do you remember the "Thank You Mappa" hashtag that was around that time?
No, what was this? Thank you, Mappa.
Oh, you don't remember? Like when it was.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
no.
I remember you mentioned it as well. Like when we were talking about it back then. Like people
Mappa.
being.
Was this like a sarcastic?
No, it was people were being hateful towards the animators, and then people were saying to thank Mappa for taking on Attack on Titan because we wouldn't have ever gotten it, you know. But yeah, I mean, they finally got their footing back.
Yeah,
you know?
because no one was touching this, right? No
Yeah.
one had the balls to touch Attack on Titan
Yeah.
because of what Wit Studio did with the show.
Yeah, like
everyone was too afraid. To
they
touch
were
it.
all scared to touch it, but then Mappa were like, "Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it." You know.
Yeah.
And it's not. There are still some good shots here and there. You know, in the final season, part 1, like some of the Titan transformations look pretty good, mainly the Warhammer Titan. But yeah, I do see your point. Like at least this scene when she's transforming looked pretty sick. You know, that looked pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's really like the Titans that a lot of people had issues with being all 3D.
Yeah, that's it. It's mainly the Titan. It
Yeah.
was mainly the horrible CGI Titan.
I think that was like what people like really hated on. Because I rewatched it before the finale came out, and I was like, it's really just the Titans that look kind of ropey, you know.
Yeah.
Like the rest of it is
And
like
to be
okay.
To be fair, some 3D maneuver gear as well.
Oh yeah, there was
Some
barely any of it. It was just sliding frames, you know.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, these guys were rushed, you know, like they had like months to do this. So I was like,
yeah.
that's what happens when you get a bad schedule, you know. The anime looks pretty rough.
Because they were working on Jujutsu Kaisen, like the Shibuya arc as well, dude. Like,
Oh no, around this time they were working on like season 1 of JJK because it came out.
Season 1.
Yeah, season 2 came during when the final movies came out. I think. Yeah, that was 2023. But technically, they would have been working on it because if season 1 is already completed in airtime, then they would have been working on that
Pre-production, I
Shibuya
guess.
pre-production. Yeah. But yeah, they did finally like find their footings in the final movies. So I guess they kind of it started off well and ended well when it came to the animation. So
Yeah.
I think
And
that's
it
what
did
people.
make sense as well with the time skip because when
Yeah.
Mappa took over, that's when the characters aged a lot as well. There's a
Yeah.
time skip, so it did work out well in a way.
Yeah, they mapped that up pretty well.
Oh yeah, One Punch Man season 3, Hunter. Yeah, that was awful.
Oh yeah,
Nothing as bad as that.
yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is for that show. I don't know if Mappa would go back and reanimate it because I don't know. I think they're done. I think it's all.
Yeah, it's done.
And plus, I don't know if there's much of a fan sort of what's the word?
There's no
Demand.
demand.
There's no real demand for a remake. You know, I think even when it was coming out, people were still watching it and like praising. I think people were more interested in the story and what was happening. You know, with the plot. Like from what I saw online, you know, like yeah, there were people who were hating on the animation, but I think Attack on Titan's story was so good that I think it made people forget about like some of the CGI stuff that other fans didn't like. But yeah, there's not much of a demand for that. There's more demand for like a Naruto remake than anything, or like a
Yeah, where's Mr.
Dragon
Beast?
Ball.
We need Mr. Beast to help.
even
fund
Dragon
the
Ball
Attack on
Z.
Titan
Like
season 4.
even Dragon Ball Z has like a demand for a remake. You know, people are like, remake those old scenes. They look so ropey. You know, does that need a remake? Do you want a remake for that? OG Dragon Ball?
Listen, an old 80s, 90s anime are amazing, dude. There's
Yeah.
nothing like it. There will never be anything like it. Just
Mm-hmm.
it's gone away, man. That aesthetic is gone.
Yeah. But
Like,
yeah,
it doesn't matter how crisper your animation gets in like in the modern day. That 90s aesthetic, nothing's touching it.
yeah. I do like the way anime used to look back then as well. It's like an old nostalgic look to it.
I hate how everything looks so shiny nowadays. It's
Yeah.
just not good.
Like, yeah. It's what it is. other things that I thought, let's go back to the subverting expectation thing that
Okay.
we were. I think another one was Doctor Who with the War Doctor. I did think he was going to be like a villain in that special. If you remember him, this guy.
I do, yeah, the War Doctor. I can't lie, I don't know. I still don't know how to feel about the War Doctor. I'm going to be honest with you, bro. 'Cause I don't know how to feel. Like, what? Yeah, what you speak? What do you think?
I just thought he was going to be like a bad guy. Like, I thought, okay, he has like the mindset of his time during the Time War. Like, they didn't really expand on any of that. I just assumed that, okay, he's going to come back and he's going to like cause chaos for the Doctor and crew. But he doesn't really do that. You know, he's like an elderly old man who's like, I'm sad. I kind of found this whole special to be a bit of a letdown when I watched it, because they kept hyping it up during its release, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be like the end game of Doctor Who. It's going to be like this intense episode full of emotion, but it just felt like, okay, we're here, we're doing this, and we finished, you know. I think this is where I started to fall off Doctor Who.
It's what I don't like is he's with Wolf or whatever they.
Oh,
her name is
the
now.
bad wolf lady.
And they just, I don't know, that he doesn't do much, bro.
Yeah,
The War Doctor doesn't do anything.
yeah.
Really, they just talk.
But in the promotion, and even in like the final episode of season 7, when he's introduced, like, you think he's gonna do something, you know, like the way he turns around, he's standing, like this shot right here. You're like, oh man, what's gonna happen, you know? And nothing really happens, you know.
Nothing happens, dude. I don't know if you like. Yeah, I don't know how he subverted that expectation. He just
And yeah,
didn't do it.
I remember being like, I remember watching this live. Did you watch this live? But in
I
2013,
watched this live. Yeah.
did
yeah.
you? Oh, okay, because I remember
That's
that.
when David Tennant was back, dude. Like,
Yeah, they brought him
everyone was
back.
even the
Yeah.
people that didn't watch Matt Smith, but
Yeah,
watched,
even
Matt
they
Smith's,
came back.
David Tennant's era, they came back.
Even they were like, oh yes, let's watch this. I thought the episode was fine, but I just wanted a bit more. I didn't feel like, I thought it was going to explain the Time
okay.
War, you know.
That's probably why I didn't care about the War Doctor. It was because David Tennant was back, and I just wanted more scenes with David Tennant and Matt Smith. And
Yeah,
then whenever it cut away to the War Doctor, I didn't care
yeah,
because I want to see David Tennant, bro. I want to see David Tennant. That's
Yeah.
basically what it was.
wanted to see more of David Tennant. I think I was fine with not seeing too much of him because I saw like 3 seasons of him in the past. So I'm like, I'm so used to him. So I think because you didn't see the original era, well, that era of Doctor Who.
Yeah. So I got in. As soon as Matt Smith started, I got in.
Yeah,
That's when I got in.
that's when you got in. That's when a lot of people got in as well. Like Americans got into that era because they sent Doctor Who to America during his era. I remember a bunch of like Americans reacting to it on YouTube during that time.
Yeah.
But
And they
yeah,
even did like a special where they go to America as well.
Yeah, they did.
And that really happens.
that was fun. But yeah, felt like a lifetime ago, but it just felt like yesterday watching it on the TV. Watched it on my old 4x3 TV at the time. It was crazy. But yeah, I think that's it for the subverting expectations. We do kind of have like a small breaking news, and apparently like the second part of Chainsaw Man manga is ending like this week.
I heard that as well, which is random, to be honest with you. I didn't see that coming.
A lot of people are
So
kind of
4 days.
shocked about that, you know. Like it's ending. But it's part 2, so people think it's going to be a part 3 next, but it's very interesting.
I have seen like negativity towards I'm not going to spoil it. I just people aren't happy in the direction where it's going, I guess.
Yeah.
And then probably the author would probably seen something about it, and then that's why he's ending it, I guess. I don't know.
Possibly. But yeah, Chainsaw Man is ending.
Week. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
No, 5 chapters are left. No, just ending it here.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I think that's all the topics on the podcast.
Yeah, almost 4 hours.
Holy moly. Yeah, we did a lot of those topics. Oh, there's a bunch of comments from Mr. Hunter. AOT is a timeless classic. Aaron was the final boss. Marley Trio really deserved better. Yeah, the animation got better through the years for AOT. It was not so bad like One Punch Man Season 3, that's true. Studio Eclipse had a remake of the Declaration of War scene. Oh, you mean that fan animation? That got taken down. I remember that. But yeah, those are all the topics.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think next week it will be the final episode of JJK Season 3 Part 1. And hopefully by then we will have some new updates regarding JoJo's and other big animes by then. I think because of the anime Japan event that's happening on Saturday.
Yeah, I can't wait for that finale of Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, looking forward to that. But cool, dude. Good podcast.
Yeah, of course, man. I can't lie, that was a long one as well.
Yeah, that was a long one. That went on for way longer than I expected. I did not expect that to go on for that long.